All right, welcome to the latest Concerts to Consoles. This week we've got Radio Blonde's Ben Anderson.
Hello, everyone.
And I'm still laughing from something right before we started. Of course, things to get out at the front. If you can, favorite, subscribe on Twitch, YouTube, whatever you're listening to on podcast services. Because at least on YouTube and Twitch, I get more features as we get more subscribers. So that helps. Plus support at patreon.com/everyshowjoe. Even $1 helps. Helps with improving equipment or fixing equipment. Like maybe the NES.
Ooh, yes.
But yeah, so, and we're going to be playing, you probably can already hear it underneath it, a very well-known theme, DuckTales. So we're going to jump in. I'm going to go with normal. Unless we're going to, no, we're not. We're going to play old school, just hand over the... When we die, we're going to just take turns playing.
Take turns. I think the only thing we need to do at some point is sit on the carpet, sit cross-legged style, like we're like 10 years old again. That'd be
Except
like
we didn't angle the camera that way.
Ooh, okay.
Right.
I'll just sit like this.
Wait a second, I never noticed there's two green hats. It was probably a contrast thing.
So like we need to put a red in there.
They can't have Dewey, the blue hat, in there against the blue.
Oh, I see.
But,
wait, what's their names?
Huey, Dewey, and Louie.
No, really?
Yeah. Huey Lewis in the news. Dewey Lewis in the news.
And Dewey in the news.
And the time.
And the time. That's awesome.
I guess we'll make our way to the moon. Everyone's favorite music.
So wait, you just pick a land and then...
Yeah, and you go.
Like, you don't... There's not like an order? Like, you know how there's like level 1, 2...
No, basically you just... Actually, also... I want to say it's not Koji Igarashi. That's Castlevania. Well, I can't remember. Mega Man's creator. But in a similar vein, I was going to connect it to Mega Man, that you just select the worlds and progress and add to your progression as you go.
Okay.
They did do a HD version of this at one point. Even remix the songs. Oh gosh.
HGTV.
Yep. They did like 2D art with 3D backgrounds. Like that's even looks exactly out of Mega Man.
Yeah, it totally does. It's totally the
go.
same animators.
We can hit that and up.
Whoa, secret. Oh, that's a treasure trove and a half, man. You found some booty for sure.
I like how it looks like there's ice cream.
Yeah.
It's like diamond, ice cream.
Well, ice cream heals, so.
All right. The only way to get around is to... Oh, I'm gonna
die.
Yes. Does it kick us back to...
You should play again. I'm just watching. I'm observing.
So I was trying to think of the first
trolling.
time I saw... Originally, before Radio Blonde's days.
Before the transition.
Yes, the transition into a full band. Was it a Captain Screechy show?
Maybe. Did you go to the listening party? Were you at that? Remember when Mike had a listening party at the listening room? Well, that's funny.
Oh, that's funny. I don't know if I've ever been at the listening room.
Well, sadly it closed down, but it was a cool
You mean
place.
I can't go to?
No.
What about Rogue? Please tell me Rogue's still around.
But the Mason jar is still around.
Yes, it is. Actually, you could probably Google that and probably come up. That it has legacy venue names.
Yeah.
Is there anything up here? No, it's just a way to get around the weird gorillas. Let's go around this thing.
I wonder if there's there should be like a show that happens like once every 5 years or whatever, where it's like bands that break up, famous bands that break up should reunite, and then they should rename a venue, like the old name when they got like famous. You know, like for the night, Rebel Lounge becomes the Mason Jar again, and then it's like all these bands that played during that time.
For the most part, that's like whenever a band is like, I'm going to play the venue that I played before.
Yeah.
Back when we started, or when we were beginning. Okay, so I am horrible at this game.
This game's hard, dude. Huey, Dewey, Louie, Pooey.
Huey, Dewey, and Louie, yeah. Louie in the time.
Okay.
We may just start choosing random levels.
Yeah.
I guess.
So is this a cane or is it a pogo stick?
It's just Kane.
Okay.
Acting as a pogo stick.
Okay, understood.
The inventiveness of old school video games.
Yeah. Do you know, my friend, Pedro,
Yes.
bass player of Radio Blonde /Dadado /Allier / whoever, plays with everyone.
every band in the city he plays with.
Yeah. Any group that needs funk,
right?
he brings it.
Oh man, he does.
Totally does. But anyways, he like hurt his back a few like a month ago, and he had to like walk around with a cane. And he said that like he's like he got like most attention
with the cane.
Yeah, by far more attention. People sympathize for him. They're like, hey, we can help you out, man. And then like,
oh, man.
You know, when we would talk to him and be like, oh, hey, how you doing? With the cane, he's like, it has magic powers, man.
I carried an umbrella around the Flannel Fest last year, but that didn't do anything.
The Flannel Fest?
Or flannel.
Yeah.
The New Year's thing.
Yeah.
That was what I went with for my New Year's plans. And it was raining, and I'm like, I'm light railing it so I can drink.
Nice.
And I'm like, so I brought my umbrella that actually was big enough that it just acted as a cane, and it didn't rain the rest of the night, so I'm like just carrying a freaking umbrella around. I started just using it as a cane.
It didn't work?
No one cared.
I think
they were also getting drunk.
That also is a factor for sure.
I think it was the darts, snailmate,
the dirts,
hot orchid, something.
Hot House Orchid.
Yes.
Oh yeah, nice.
And Dado was on it. Yeah.
Nice.
I was like, wait a second. Let's go full circle. I did see Pedro out there.
Of course. Dada dope.
Dado in the POC.
Yeah, dude. Dada dog. Oh, I died. Your turn.
Sometimes confused as. Oh, you don't want to play your second life?
Sure. Bam.
Sometimes confused as Andy Warpig's brother.
Yeah, right. Andy Warpigs was in the POC for a bit.
I think the original incarnation.
Yeah, dude. I remember going to. This is like. Remember when Full Moon was at that art gallery a couple years ago?
Wait, that wasn't an art gallery?
Yeah, it was unexpected.
I've only known it since, it was brought to my attention once it was at the press room.
Yeah, no, before that it was at this art gallery right down the road from the press room called Unexpected. And I saw him, Brian, and, Dado in the POC with Andy Warpigs playing guitar. And I was like, this is a crazy random, group. But now it's like way back in the day where it's like, okay, the band's gone through reincarnation, that festival's gone through reincarnation.
Right. That's a weird spiritual reference.
I know.
Given the themes of the Full Moon Festival.
Having
that explained, I was like,
spiritual awakening
probably pisses off some
people. / psychedelics. Mostly psychedelics.
It is like an EDM fest with a rock stage in the middle of it.
It's kind of like Burning Man, really, 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 really light version of Burning Man, but still has that vibe. But anyways.
Yeah, because I went after the Calm and Final Cut and a couple others played. I went out there for the first time. And I was just like walking around. I'm like, I feel out of place other than over here in this proximity around.
It's a cool festival, don't get me wrong. But it's definitely like, you have to be...
Around the silent disco, I felt a little weird.
Yeah.
Actually, I think I made someone else feel weird.
Yeah.
I was in line for pizza with 2 other people, and I was looking over like, that chick's really like dancing.
Oh, yeah.
And then as I'm like pointing it out, she looks over and then like just suddenly stops like dancing that intensely, and I'm like, oh, whoops, sorry. I kind of made this awkward.
Yeah.
I just was like everyone else was just like slow club scene, and she was just like going to town. I'm like, good on you. And then never mind, she didn't realize she was doing it until she noticed me looking.
Yeah. Part of the territory, man.
But yeah, they put together good lineups too.
Oh, they do, yeah.
And then they open up the actual press room for more DJing and dancing and lights.
They have good sound there.
The Duck Totems. And we discussed. So I just brought a decent pile. I can actually probably just be like, of NES games. Oh, that's all just black. There we go. That's better. You can see some of it.
Dude, his collection is freaking impressive. I was like, what?
It was a game day decision, and then the 2 games he chose out, and we kind of went on what I could get working with this NES. A little finesse.
It's part of the love, man. It's part of the charm of NES is finagling that freaking microwave.
But it was this and Double Dragon, and I was just like, I've been binging the new DuckTales series on Disney Plus because I don't have Disney XD. So, and Verizon gave anyone that has an unlimited subscription a free year of Plus. So.
That's awesome, man.
And I'm like, I can finally watch that DuckTales series, the new one, and it's actually really good. Actually, the episode I just watched was Don. Oh God, what's his name? A pirate from Tailspin. They have a reference to Tailspin in
Tailspin.
it.
Nice.
Like, they keep making references to the Disney afternoon. They have, there's been one episode, and I guess he comes back. They've had Darkwing Duck on it.
I was going to ask if they've done
and it's Jim Cummings doing the voice again.
Who's Jim Cummings?
He's also Winnie the Pooh. And
Really?
I think, is he Piglet? But yeah, he's a big Disney voice actor.
Yeah. Voice acting is a very interesting...
But he does a lot of Disney.
Group of people, you know.
So he was the voice of Darkwing.
Like, voice actors, like, there's like a Netflix documentary about voice actors, and how it's a little small niche.
I think it's like Comic Book the movie where it has some of them appearing as actors. That was directed by Mark Hamill, I think.
Oh yeah, Mark Hamill was a very good voice actor.
Yes.
Accomplished.
I submitted my Joker impersonation to Jonah Radio to see if they'll play that
This
station
game's
ID.
hard, man.
Yes.
Or else we just suck.
No,
we
it's
can't even
hard.
beat the first level, dude.
Let's
Here.
go.
Maybe we should switch to easy.
Let's go to Transylvania.
Okay.
Let's see if we can do better.
In Romania.
Oh no, I'm going this way. Oh wait, that's nothing.
You ever been to Romania or Transylvania?
No.
Oh, it's pretty cool. But they like...
That's where the origin of the story... And it's a count, right? There's
Yeah.
a count that...
Yeah, it's Vlad the Impaler. And so he's a big fan of foosball
Is there a...
and shish kebab.
There's only 2 buttons, so... I guess that mirror does nothing.
Well, you can look at yourself and make sure that you look really cute.
This is the day and age before they were able to render reflections in mirrors.
Yeah. That was probably pretty mind-blowing.
See, that's also a Mega Man thing. The Mighty... Oh. Wait, Abigail
Hooey.
has been kidnapped. Save him, please.
Wait, which one is it? The red one or the...
Oh, I can only go through them. Like, oh wait, did I hurt him? Oh, they have to be active. Okay.
Okay, why is she just standing there?
They didn't have the budget.
Like, he's been kidnapped, but I'm still stuck in this creepy castle too.
I mean, they made her like super strong in the new show too. She's a really good adventurer, smart adventurer.
Nice.
The Beagle Boys. There's.
That guy's obviously his captor.
Wait, can I hit this sword?
Yeah, I think you can, right? Hit
Will
A.
it take him out? Oh god, I keep hitting jump.
Smoked.
Yeah.
Nice.
Guess
Uncle
what? This
Scrooge.
illusion wall. Is it because I can walk through you? That's the illusion.
So he's Uncle Scrooge, like Christmas Tale, right? Charles
Yeah.
Dickens.
Yep.
Okay.
I think they're gonna say like, man, that would have helped against the Beagle Boys.
Or the Muppets Christmas, you know.
So did he just get recaptured?
Thanks, Uncle. Up.
Oh no. How do I get? Nope. I
I
have one hit.
You have to evade him, maybe.
I have to keep a certain distance away? Nope. There's no...
But
Oh, there's a... I can hit that at him. I just have to... do it while he's a...
so when did? All right, I'm gonna ask you a question. So when did Every Show Joe? When did that become born?
this is a fun one because I've been debating about making a logo for the 5th anniversary.
So it's been 5 years.
Since
almost.
I adopted the nickname as my everything social media wise. I'm going off of the Facebook page. It shows when I changed it to it. It was once called Homemade Shaker Joe. The page was
Homie what?
Homemade Shaker Joe.
Oh, okay.
You can see the shaker actually behind me in the Every Show Joe Says Go videos. It's originally how the Facebook page came into being. Craven Moorhead of Ska Punk Show, Go Punk Yourself,
Oh, okay.
gave me that nickname. Because one of the first open
Yeah,
mics,
that's right.
well, second open mics, I'd go out to Devil's Advocate regularly, but
Oh, good times.
Craven had Woodbanger's Ball. Haha. But it was his open mic night. Come on. Ah, crap.
I don't know how you're gonna beat that dude.
I keep hitting jump. That's the first issue. There we go.
Oh, I see.
There.
And
They're apparently chained. Yeah.
there are birds under it. Bird mummies.
But yeah, someone made a bet, or was just like, dude, you should create a Facebook page. People would like it. I'm like, no, I'm not creating a Facebook page. I already have to manage my own.
Yeah.
And then eventually I'm like, there. Enough of it over and over, and I'm like, fuck it. Here. Now you can shut up. And then I'm like, well, now I got a Facebook page. Let me, I guess, use it. So that came out of Homemade Shaker Joe. Originally was the name of the page. And it's a I think I told this story on here. So one of the nights of Woodbangers, I think it was torn at the seam. One of them was just like, Joe, get up here. You can play with us. And then...
Wait, you play an instrument?
It was... I forget what they... Tambourine or something?
Okay.
And then Craven called him and was like, you don't actually have one. So, Joe, I'll just buy you a beer for it. And Victoria Cruz and Travis Stevens. Travis was managing Pub Rock at the time and bartending. Victoria's like, no, wait. Travis, you have a beer can. So they grab an empty PBR, go out to the front of Pub Rock, take gravel, put stage tape over it.
Nice.
And created a percussion instrument out of
shaker.
it.
Yeah, that's cool.
And so I then performed with that with the band. And then at the end of the night, though, Craven's like, I better see that I made it home safe. And I'm like, oh, that's right. Okay. So I posted it. I got home. I took a picture of it. I literally took a picture of it. And was like, thought nothing of it. So the day before the next Woodbangers Balls, they're like, you're bringing it, right? I'm like, oh, yeah. It's just been sitting on my counter.
At least you kept it.
And so I brought it again the next week. And then they're like, people kept wanting me to bring it again. So I kept bringing it.
Do you still have it today?
And yes.
Good.
Oh, yeah, like I said, it's behind me in that video. So, oh, it's another room. There's curtains in this room. So that's where that nickname came from. Because Craven was, they were doing that streaming KUKQ. So he was doing an actual Woodbangers Wall, which was acoustic punk and ska.
Okay.
Was the only thing allowed on Woodbangers. And he was still doing the ska punk show on there.
Hence Woodbangers.
Yeah.
So it's like stripped down version.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
It's a play on words, but also it's about playing acoustic guitar.
Yeah.
So he gave me that nickname on air and kept using it.
That's awesome.
So when people kept trying to make me peer pressure me into making a Facebook page.
How dare they?
That's what that all came out of, and that's where the nickname came from.
How dare they peer pressure you?
It was when KUKQ went off the air. Nancy and I think Craven were basically, it was birthed out of 103.9 dying, and then there's no. I'm trying to think how to phrase this now because KWSS technically, but there was no alternative on the air.
Yeah.
And on the FM dial in Phoenix, so the whole goal of KUKQ was to get that back. And so once 93.3 launched, they're like, well, we can't do this. This competes against our own.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, I
like
polled everyone. I'm like, what's nicknames you guys?
Cannibalism.
Yeah. So I polled people for what nickname they use and went with what was the most popular. And that was every show too.
Yeah.
And changed the Facebook page to it. So back to the beginning of that anecdote. Oh, secret room.
Ooh.
There's a door.
And mirrors. Good thing there's mirrors.
Okay, so now I'm gonna get interact with this. Oh god.
What? Oh, whoa.
They're teleports.
Teleports.
Oh god.
And
I can't go back either.
It's just a one-way?
So I was thinking, December 17th is 5 years since I changed that page and changed my Instagram and everything to Every Show Joe. I was thinking of making a 5th anniversary logo, but then putting underneath it, but it actually started in 2011.
Like asterisks?
Like the birth of the name was 5 years ago, so it's the 5th anniversary of that. But yeah, I just have like a little thing underneath that this actually started 2011.
Dude, is this the boss?
We might have. Oh yeah. Oh god, what is her name? Morgana? And she's gonna do DuckTales too, but a little differently. Oh god.
Oh god.
I'm dead. My one hit.
Yeah.
And that's probably game over? Oh no, okay. Wait, where am I now?
Goodness.
Was this mummy here before? Oh gosh.
But
Go away.
Get that ice cream.
Oh. Wait. Now I'm trying to get my bearings on where I am in this level. Was it?
I don't know, man. I thought you just go up there.
Let's see what this happens. Where does this take me? Where did it checkpoint me? Nope, this is somewhere else. Let's go into the... Oh, I have to duck, apparently.
Oh.
A duck that has a duck.
Nice.
Alright, and then jump. Damn. Here we go.
Man.
Yeah, the original beginning of this snowball was 2011 when I stepped down from GameStop. It was...
You were working at GameStop?
I managed a GameStop for 4 years.
Really?
This story I know has been on this podcast. Because you were like, can we talk about feelings before we started? I'm like, we've talked about feelings, trust me.
Yeah, I was trying to go for the taboo, like, untouched subject
But yeah.
It sounds like feelings have occurred.
Yes. I managed GameStop for about 4 years.
How did that make you feel?
The first year and a half, 2 years were fine. And then apparently nearly killed my health, so...
Yeah, you gotta have a healthy soul, you know.
Yeah, it helps shape my views on... This is why I'm in a punk rock. It helps shape my views on corporations and how soulless they can end up when it comes to your health being affected.
I have to go over here. Don't follow your death, buddy. All right.
But yeah, it started because after... So the last year I was at GameStop, I got blood tests, found out everything, testosterone, everything was in the gutter. It was horrible. My health was not anywhere it should be. So stepped down, went back to school, got my computer programming associate's degree also. But they're like, you need a place that you don't stress, that you can truly relax. And one was hiking, which once this knee heals, and I might be trying it tomorrow. So if you're watching on Instagram, we'll see. It might have to be tame. Because I hurt my knee in a mosh pit. And that's been healing gradually.
Pretty punk rock, though.
And the other one was music, because I remembered I'd go to like a NoFX show or a random other show, or I think I saw Third Eye Blind at the block party once in Tempe. Stuff like that. And I'd be like, I always forget that I actually worked at GameStop while I was out there. I wasn't stressed. So, that's how it started. I set a goal of a show a month.
And then it became every day.
Yeah,
every
the
show.
picture taking came out of me. I barely used Facebook back then, and I still think that's healthier.
Oh, so much healthier.
But I would
Fuck Facebook.
take pictures of bands with my phone back then, so I could remember them.
Yeah.
Because I would drink and be like, all right, I want to remember the bands that I thought were cool this night. So
yeah, for sure.
Just in case my memory isn't that good after drinking.
Sometimes they all blend together.
But then I started to get to know
booze.
local musicians and then become Facebook friends, and then they're like, I still think those pictures are shit now, but they probably were to begin with, but they were super supportive and positive, and like, these are cool. So I kept doing it and started doing it for them more than me. And that's how the other part of this came into being. But they'd also start inviting me out to their shows, and I'd be like, all right, cool. So I started not only going to one show a month of probably a national act, I started going out to more local shows.
That's how you caught the bug, man. That's how.
And then, yeah. And, well, it's the personal element. Because for the most part, most local musicians aren't assholes. So they're fun to hang out with.
Yeah, for sure.
But...
Uh-oh. What was that? Are you guys talking about me?
Like, all the people, it wouldn't be you.
Ooh.
And I'm not going to name, hey, you found a secret room. Ooh. And I'm not going to name, that's been the only, you got an extra life.
Dude, that's dope.
I'm not going to name, that's been one of the unfortunate side effects of how much I go out now, as I know the unflattering information too.
Oh, yeah. The dirt.
And I partially don't really, actually I really don't want to know it, but I know it anyway.
But you still know it, yeah.
It ends up being volunteered to me, or I see stuff, and I'm like,
Yeah, I love it when it's like, I did not need to know that information, man. It's none of my business.
Right.
I respect people's privacy and shit.
Just don't be a dick. I do agree with that rule.
That's a pretty solid rule. I think it's a universally accepted rule. Very understandable.
Don't be a dick. Don't take advantage of people.
Don't be a dick. Oh, I didn't mean to teleport, but I did. Oh, it's the minecart?
Yeah, you went to the minecart.
Alright,
so it's ducking and jumping. Woohoo. Then you gotta jump.
Too late, okay.
That's how I died last time.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a permanent life enhancement. We might continue on this level for a little while.
Yeah.
Oh, that's how I got to the boss. We don't know what the other mirror goes to. I went to the one on the right.
But that one was to the boss, so we should just go to this one.
Yeah.
And I have full health, dude. Oh, yes.
Oh, and then there's a ghost.
Stupid ghosts. Go away, ghost.
Just have one of those podcasts where I just start dropping names and dirt.
Oh, yeah. That's classy, dude.
Right?
So I don't get, what's the point of her turning into that?
That's just what she did in the show. And it's also to give her a flying element that she can get out of reach.
but
Potentially.
not right there. So I just need to dodge this garbage,
Yeah, the lightning bolts.
which she smoked my ass.
Now you're dead.
Did. Oh, he did. He did, for sure. But, yeah.
And it's no different from any other social circle. You're gonna have your bad stuff and your good stuff.
For sure.
Which always gets compared to high school. Have you ever noticed that?
Oh, yeah, totally.
Most drama is always like high school. You're like...
We never grow up from 14.
But no one ever uses another term, and I've been trying to think of where else does drama occur, but apparently we all are just like, it's high school.
It's pretty much high school.
There's always high school drama. The literal and the personal.
You ever known people that are like just giant man babies? Yeah.
I feel like a certain band's name came out of that. Probably from their own social interactions with some people.
Probably, you know. That's how good band names like form. Yeah, it's those like genuine stories, like organically. Like every show Joe, that just kind of just happened, right? You just fell into that name. Same
Which
thing.
I kind of look at people funny when they ask me this. But they're like, so is your name really Joe? And I'm like, yeah, why would... Just gonna randomly adopt.
Actually, my name's Mo. Every show Mo.
God, I could have a tavern and do the flaming Mo.
Yeah, there you go.
What is that? That's cough syrup. That's... God, what was all I'm remembering parts of that. And now you can get that at Universal Studios.
Is there a
But I don't think it's cough syrup that's in there. Oh, I could have just poked it.
Is that just like a ghetto drink?
It was something Homer invented when he couldn't go out to drink in The Simpsons. And he had Mo make it for him once. And then Mo made it for someone else and then kind of took his idea without giving Homer credit. That's the whole premise of that episode. Just recapped an entire Simpsons episode.
Are you looking it up? Nice.
We can go into detail about the Flaming Mo here.
It sounds awful. It just sounds straight up terrible.
Well, like an amusement park thing, they made it something good instead of just like how
like Harry Potter.
But it's not alcoholic because since the franchise is targeting kids and they're gonna want to drink.
Why would they do that?
They're gonna want to drink a butterbeer, so they can't make it alcoholic.
Yeah, it's like pure sugar.
Oh, there's actually an ingredient list for the Flaming Mo, so you can make your own.
This is hella alcoholic. I thought you said it wasn't.
No, the Flaming Mo is. The butterbeer at...
Oh.
Well, actually, I don't even know if the Flaming Mo at Universal Studios is alcoholic.
Dude, tequila, peppermint schnapps, creme de menthe. So like mint cream. That's what I'm thinking it is.
Ah, Ghost.
And then grape children's cough syrup. Oh gosh. That sounds great.
Yeah. Ghosts. R.I.P.
Yeah, dude, like, I hung out with my friend last night and we had the, like, Kanye West listening party, you know? And, like, on the album cover of that album, it's, like, him with the 40. And so we're like, dude, we have to have 40s.
Do you think Kanye drinks 40s anymore?
I don't know. He randomly was in Flagstaff a few months ago. I found that out.
Doing what?
He shot a video there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's like, you're just there hanging out at the bar.
Yeah.
He seems like a bar folk.
Yeah. Bar folk.
Yes.
One of them bar folks.
I got... damn it. Alright. Some of them are just avoiding...
Yeah, just watch out for the ghosts. This game's hard, man. I kind of refuse to...
Can't, you can kill the ghosts. That seems kind of...
Yeah, it's kind of, yeah.
This is where that extra life was, isn't it? No?
No.
I went somewhere else.
Oh.
Boom.
What was that?
That's just him hitting against something without... that can't move. Oh, God.
That's dumb. Really?
I just killed myself.
Don't mess with
Apparently,
graves,
don't hit the coffins. Don't let out a ghost.
I feel bad for our viewers, man. We suck at this game.
And I think they don't. They like that. They come here for the conversation too.
Oh.
I hope they come here for the conversation.
So, if you're like every show Joe, right?
Yes.
You have to go to literally every show.
That's an impossibility.
But what if you clone yourself?
Because people see me at every show they go to.
Just clone yourself. Be like every show Joe clone, and then you're able to achieve your name, live up to your name.
Oh man, but he can't clone a clone. I've seen Multiplicity.
Was that with Michael Keaton, right?
Yeah, that was like the tail end before he like disappeared for years.
He's a good actor.
Yes, he is. And Birdman's a good movie.
I've never seen it. I heard it's good.
And actually, there's a scene in it that I think is a complete nod to him being Batman.
Whoa.
How did you trigger that
I
one?
just don't know, dude. Dude, I got a key. The skeleton key.
To the mine.
Okay.
Oh, so now you can go to the mines and use the key.
The mines?
Yeah, and then African mines.
Oh, shit.
So the key's used somewhere in here. Also, another Mega Man parallel of carrying, well, not really a power, but carrying an item through. Yep.
You guys ever seen a snail?
Oh, so there's the door.
In Arizona?
I have not seen one in Arizona. I've seen them in other places.
Have you seen a snail mate in Arizona?
Yes, multiple times.
Ooh.
We even had Kalen on here.
What game did you guys play?
Scott Pilgrim, I think. Versus the World.
Mm-hmm. That's a game?
Yes, it's an amazing game. It's in the vein of,
Oh.
they probably had the cartridge in here.
What console?
It was for Xbox 360. It's kind of in the vein of Urban Champions and, like, Double Dragon.
Yeah, because it totally has that throwback vibe. The whole movie is like that, right?
Yeah.
It's just a giant video game.
It's even 8-bit, or 16-bit.
Yeah, it has to be.
Or, crap, what's the other game? Not just Urban Champion. Everyone's favorite Urban Champion. Why can't I remember it?
What's this guy? Ooh.
It's dropping. Oh, that's what's her name? She also works with Scrooge McDuck.
You know, if I need someone to, like, deal me ice cream in a mine, it's perfect. It's like, you know, that random place that has a random restaurant in it, and you're like, what? This has a restaurant? Alright. Cool.
Wait, where's the last random restaurant you found?
Park Quell.
Wait, what's Park Quell?
It's this beautiful park in Barcelona, Spain.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's a cool place. That's probably like my favorite part of Spain. Not Spain, Barcelona. But, yeah. There's like there's like this park, you know, with all this art and pretty removed from society. And then there's just a restaurant. And I was just like, okay.
Pretty inexpensive?
Not bad, yeah.
Wait, so you've been traveling. I'm trying to gather, you've traveled a bit.
I have. Yeah.
What is the favorite? Where have you gone? Let's go there.
Ooh, we can go there. Let's see. I went to Europe recently. I went to Amsterdam, Spain, and France. And my favorite place was Paris and northern Spain, which is actually the shirt I have on that's Basque Coast.
Oh, man.
So Basque is like a area region of northern Spain, southern France. It's like a subculture of.
So do they speak?
They don't speak Spanish.
French and.
Nope, neither Spanish or French. They have
Spanglish?
It's actually Spanish.
Oh, okay.
Spanish. No, but it's a sub. They have their own language, and it's more Germanic. It's not even.
Oh,
romantic.
interesting.
Yeah, and yeah, that's where part of my family's from, is that area. And so I was like, kind of like, wanting to go to Europe because my friend lives in Amsterdam. Wanted to go there, but also go to other countries because once you're in the EU,
It's cheaper.
Yeah, the flights are so cheap.
That's probably also a fueling thing of a friend of mine that lives in Germany that is trying to get me to do the 3-week punk rock holiday, Graz rock, and oh god, I always remember 2 of the 3 whenever I name them, but there's like a 3-week period that they all occur. These music festivals.
Sounds awesome.
It's a money thing.
If
I can pay off my debt, then I'll be free and clear. I can do a lot more.
That's always the problem, right? It's fun. Travel costs money.
Yes. Hell, traveling around the state costs money.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Wear and tear on your car, gasoline.
Yeah, going to all those shows, man. But we appreciate it. Me, on the behalf of the Arizona local music scene, we appreciate you every show, Joe.
Thank you. And also some of them are free.
That's true.
And $5 is generally inexpensive, despite the people that complain about a $5 cover.
What?
You've never had that?
No.
God, punks are picky. All right. The punk scene has people who are vocal about a $5 to $10 cover.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's like nothing. Yeah, that's like one of the. So that's a punk scene thing. Now everyone knows the punks are kind.
Well, yeah.
Man, it's stupid though. I still think it's stupid regardless.
Isn't that? It's punk rock though. That's totally a punk rock thing.
Just have everything free.
Yeah. Because it's like going against the establishment.
There's a bunny rat. Oh, I'm stuck in the snow.
Oh, I thought that was ice cream.
No, this is based in real places.
That's just ridiculous, man.
Look at that, I'm stuck in the snow. This is supposed to be the Himalayas.
Oh, really?
So I can't pogo around this.
Yeah, $10. You're gonna fight a yeti. $10. I have a feeling you're gonna encounter a yeti.
Were there yetis in Amsterdam?
No, but I did go in the red lights district, and that was weird. What?
Red light district.
And I did go to a coffee shop.
I've seen Eurotrip.
And get
Is
high
it
as
like
fuck.
in Eurotrip?
Kind of.
And you get the special brownies?
No, yeah.
That whole scene. These are just brownies.
Yeah. We're a simple Dutch bakery. Put your clothes back on, white boy.
That's such a fun movie.
Yeah.
Oh, I hit the wrong button.
Randomly, Fred Armisten's in it. He's like that creepy Italian dude.
He's the mime or the?
No, he's the guy that like. He's like.
Excuse me.
Yeah, that guy. I think that's Fred Armisen.
Oh man, now I need to revisit that movie.
Yeah.
I still have it on DVD.
I feel like there could be a really solid drinking game out of that movie. There's definitely one. Like.
There's a tunnel coming up. Oh god.
Dude, you're getting that rabbit,
Yeah.
dude.
Getting used to pogoing around levels and then hitting that is horrible.
I'll try the Himalayas now.
This icing filled place. Yeah, you can't poke. So if you miss the rabbit, you get stuck in the snow.
I'm just not gonna fight him. I'm just gonna evade. Boop. What?
Man, all those riches. Scrooge wouldn't give that up.
No, he's kind of a cheap, money grubbing.
Oh, they got Glungold. He's in the show too, in the new show.
He cares more about money than his family. Because in the Christmas story, he's like rich, right? Isn't he a
Yeah.
successful businessman? Is he a banker or what?
And that was what? That was Mickey was his underling, right?
Yeah, I think so. Oh yeah, and he was the one with the sick kid, right?
Yeah.
And they like show the future and the kid's dead. They're like, oh, what happened to Timmy? Poor Timmy.
I mean, that's the normal tale of the Christmas story. Oh, God.
Why is it always Timmys that are like sick?
It's a basic name.
I don't know.
Do you think it was a common name when it was
Timothy?
originally written?
Maybe. Timothy.
Timmy.
Actually, been watching South Park. The like old episodes because it's all on Hulu.
Oh, I was gonna say they also SouthParkStudios.com. All the episodes are free.
Oh, really?
I don't know if that's changing because I think they did strike a deal with Hulu, but
Changed like 4 years ago.
Oh wow.
they used to be free.
I used to do it all the time.
Dude, I'm gonna just pogo down.
Oh, there's Launchpad. So if you want to leave the level and go to another level,
Why? Why would I want to do that?
maybe you got a key to a mine. I didn't.
Oh, that's a good point. Well, I didn't, so unless I knew. Fuck you, Launchpad.
Actually, so we can go back full circle on. You're asking me about going to every show. That's how the Every Show Joe Says Go got started.
Oh yeah.
I was kind of like, and the people that are like, I didn't see you at the show, so you're not at every show. And I'm like, that's an impossibility. But I'm like, what if I can help get more people out to more shows?
You're gonna have like minions. Maybe you should have minions.
I've definitely know of at least one or two people I've inspired so far.
Nice.
Uh,
Like who? Do I know any of these people?
One goes to punk shows.
Alright.
I'm trying to think.
How do you think I should wait for him to go back up?
He's gonna go.
This is scary.
Oh, because the sharp.
Oh, yeah.
You did it. Can you pogo? Oh. I thought those were solid objects.
Oh yeah, the columns.
Oh no.
Oh, dude.
The Mighty Duck killed you.
I know, Mighty Duck.
Oh, they have a reference to that in the new show too.
Really?
The Beagle Boys are wearing masks for a robbery, and one of them is a Mighty Duck's mask.
That's awesome.
That show is full of novelty too. Anyone nostalgic?
I'm kind of mad that that team actually stopped being the Mighty Ducks, and I'm kind of bummed.
Well, Disney sold them, and I'm guessing there was some legality related to
Oh, dude, really?
paying for the rights to that name.
Disney owned that team?
Yeah.
What?
It was them and the Angels.
What? That kind of makes sense. It's Anaheim, so it's right
Yeah.
by Disneyland. Jerk.
Yeah, so Disney was owners, and they sold them both off. That's when the name change occurred a couple years after they were sold.
Ah, that makes sense.
But they do have a third jersey that says Mighty Ducks on it that they wear occasionally through the season.
Do you think Emilio Estevez is still the coach?
No.
For sure.
Dude, what blew my mind is that him and Charlie Sheen are brothers. I never knew that.
But he's like the estranged brother that didn't want to be associated with the family.
Yeah. And Martin Sheen.
Yeah.
I'd actually, if I had to pick one of them to hang out with, I'd probably hang out with Martin Sheen. Plus, he was a decent president. West Wing.
Aww.
It's a good show. Pretty ridiculous though. They're like, oh, this guy almost got assassinated. So and the vice president stepped down. So we're gonna get the Speaker of the House to be the president. It's like John Goodman, randomly, which he looks very politician-like, right?
In his older age, yeah.
Yeah.
It's in the 90s.
You got rid of your safety assurance there by knocking an iceberg off.
Well, I made a rookie mistake. Oh, good old John Goodman. He's one of my favorite actors. I like him.
Oh, did you ever see Red
Dang it.
State?
No.
He's really good in that. He plays it's not FBI, but an agent of a similar agency. That
Same
movie
thing.
is dark.
He has
That's
an
a dark-
HBO show going on right now.
Does he really?
Yeah, where he's like a.
All right, we'll go to the moon.
It's the where they're head of a church.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
it's-
the head of a mega church.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. I've
And he
seen.
like he knows he's full of like BS.
Oh yeah, because they're being a business.
Yeah, it's running a church like a business.
Yeah, because there's that Danny McBride guy in it. Yeah, he's so funny. And then what's that dude from that one show, Workaholics, right?
Oh, I just watched some weird action movie over there.
Yeah.
I think keep going. Let's go over here.
Yeah, that show's funny. That's a kind of a underrated movie that's like really dumb, but it's like pretty funny. Like is Hot Rod. Did you guys ever see that? It has like all these like good
Did
people.
that
in
have
it.
Andy Samberg in it?
Yeah,
he's the
it's
lead.
like the Lonely Island guys, and then there's Danny McBride's in it. Bill Hader's is in it, and then
Genius.
yeah, and then
I don't know,
the dad
I don't
is
know.
the dude from Deadwood. It's like this serious actor playing like a ridiculous character in the movie. It's
Oh,
pretty
come on. There.
pretty funny movie. Incredibly dumb, but it's like Step Brothers, like a funny dumb
Man, I
movie.
struggled there.
I feel like it has a heavy Napoleon Dynamite feel to it.
Oh yeah. Napoleon Dynamite is a little bit more indie for sure.
Oh yeah.
Did you ever watch, was it The Bronco? Oh god, what was the other movie from that director? The Bronco in the title, but also in a similar awkward vein.
Wait, Nacho Libre?
No,
Just kidding.
that's
Movie's
that's
dumb.
awkward in a different reason.
Yeah, movie's pretty bad.
Oh, she's doors worked. Also, what's with these space duck invaders?
Or like, what's up with?
He's punching. How do I fight that?
That's totally Mega Man-y looking.
Oh, he's still moving. Alright.
What's the deal with
Oh, damn it.
Scrooge being able to breathe in space and everyone else is like, eh?
Wearing suits.
Yeah.
So, if I kill you not causing the respawn from going off screen, will that work? Oh god.
Damn.
Damn it. Wait. I got it. I just got to get back up. Alright, I'm up. He's stuck there. That guy's kind of weird.
Dude, I just saw last time I was at Yucca, I saw that they expanded the arcade even more. I'm pretty happy about that.
2 rooms.
That place is awesome. Totally grew on me. And they like And their food's awesome. Their
Yes,
tater
the
tots.
bows and the tacos and the wings.
I kind of want to go there now. I'm hungry.
I mean, they are doing a free show tonight and launching what looks like a Bad Brains inspired beer collaboration.
Really?
Yeah.
Bad Brains? Nice.
So I'm guessing it's a light ale.
What if it's a like red ale? Because it's like
That's fine too.
brains, blood. I don't know.
It's Sour, Bocat. Who am I forgetting? They're missing someone, and then a cover band that's gonna do East Coast punk band music like Bouncing Souls and hardcore.
So what's the difference between like East and West Coast punk?
Maybe just a sound, because usually people are influenced. I'm swatting away whatever that fly is. For video watchers that are like, "What's he doing?" Audio listeners are like, "Whatever." There is an audio podcast with some people that won't even see what's happening.
Wow, those are dedicated people. That's hardcore.
It's easier to do at work.
Yeah, it's true. Just
But,
listening
like,
to it.
There's regional sound. I've noticed it, especially in punk. Like I call a certain sound. You've heard of Lawrence Arms?
No,
Red City Radio.
no.
Like drawing more names, but there's a sound to different regions, and it seems like people inspire each other in that area,
Yeah, totally.
or they get popular in that area, and then everyone else wants to be like them.
Yeah, they get influenced by them. Yeah.
So that's what like Bouncing Souls would be like. East Coast hardcore is like Agnostic Front, Madball, but also I've started using that term more because the term hardcore distinguishes a completely different sound of music these days.
Yeah, it is.
Because East Coast hardcore is somewhat like that, but it's not as much. There's still a little more melody to some of it
Yeah.
than you find in some of the current hardcore. And more singing than shouting. The Bronx are another East Coast hardcore band.
Wait, I just fell. You know that makes no sense.
With no gravity? Or with
Well,
low
I
gravity?
guess there would be gravity because it's the moon still has gravity.
Otherwise we would no longer have a moon.
Yeah, that's true. It just
Or at least it
could do
wouldn't be
its own
spinning,
thing.
right?
Yeah. I'm silly. Cosmology, dude. Not cosmetology, okay? Cosmology. Big difference.
Technically, the Ramones are East Coast punk. Came out of CDGB's in New York.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, because there's like, distinct big differences between, East Coast rap versus West Coast rap.
Yeah, there's not huge distinguishing traits between punk, East Coast and West Coast. Other than, was it Bouncing Souls had the song East Coast Fuck, or West Coast Fuck You?
Dude, people get pretty loyal to their coast. Like, I'm pretty cool with both coasts, but some people are like, East Coast is better.
Oh, there's a modern band called the Albrights that
Alright.
have made songs for Midwest Fuck You and West Fuck You, or whatever. They did the other one. East Fuck.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, it's more out of humor than it is for anything other purpose.
Yeah, totally.
But I was like, I bought their first album. I'm like, oh, this is really good and funny. And then the next one had a Midwest Fuck You, and I'm like, oh, I get it now. They're just like covering their bases.
Just being funny. Just trolling everyone. Dude.
Yes.
We got to one boss.
We can still try to take her on again.
I don't know. It was pretty discouraging.
Go save Huey.
We gotta Chumbawamba this. We got knocked down. We gotta get back up, dude.
Our goal for the end of the stream is just to beat a boss.
Yeah. They're like, this is a record length stream, man. It's like 5 hours.
I think he's got to man the front desk at a certain point. Be like 5 hours of. Are you watching the stream? I guess it's on us. He's helping people.
Supervising us because we're man children.
We're not Playboy man babies.
No. It's a great band.
What's your
name.
pattern? Go forward. No, damn it.
Nope.
And you go forward. Thank you. Go. And heal the
Man
little bit.
baby. Playboy man baby.
So if we hit any of those with his stick, it'll bring a ghost out. Good to know.
Yeah. Valuable information. So what did those do? Is that ice cream as well?
No. So you're still. It's the point system.
Okay. So you just
Because
get money or points?
the Scrooge likes money,
Of course he does.
so all the riches you can get. Aw. So you have a cumulative total. So we haven't even. Let's go back to music. So, when did Ben Anderson's solo start?
Oh man. Let's see. Well, I played in high school. I was in a jazz band.
That makes even more sense of Radio Bond sound.
Yeah, right. And yeah, I played in jazz band, and then I went to ASU and studied kinesiology, which is not the same thing as telekinesis, unfortunately.
Did you sign up thinking it was?
I was hoping to become an X-Men, but it didn't happen. But,
Professor Xavier will find me, I swear.
but anyways,
Patrick Stewart.
I know, that'd be awesome. That'd be, dude, like, if I could, like, meet someone and have a beer with, or, I don't know, he looks more like a Scotch guy, but I'd be down to have Scotch with
He
Patrick
probably
Stewart.
is.
Yeah. Something gentlemanly.
At least he has a good sense of humor.
Yeah. And he's a great freaking captain.
And he's the boss in American Dad. Go, just... Ah, damn it.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Is that actually him? Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting. Anyways, we're getting off tangent here.
Yes, we are.
We're
That
getting
happens on the
sidetracked.
show.
Yeah, it'll get you.
Video games also don't help, because
No.
then the focus...
Yeah, it's ADDville, which is fine. It's good. It's good ADD. But yeah, so I went and got my degree, and I was thinking I was gonna be a physical therapist, but I wrote songs and did music the whole time. I still played, but it was more of a hobby at that point. And then I don't know. I did like 6 months working at a clinic, thinking I was gonna be a physical therapist, and I was like, dude, I love music. I'm just gonna do music. Just do it. Fuck it. You know. And so that's what I did. I just worked a day job at a clinic, and then.
And paid for the passion project.
Yeah, exactly. And then it was born from that.
How long have you been doing it? Because I found it's probably been 4 or 5 years now. I've been here.
I started playing out in like 2012.
Okay, so I
So
started seeing you a little after you. But it just started as a solo project.
yeah, solo. It was like singer-songwriter, acoustic.
He disappeared apparently. He acknowledges that I talked to him.
Oh, Huey or Dewey or Pooey?
Huey, I think, is the one in this level. Okay.
What if he had news? That'd be pretty
Okay.
awesome.
We could have played Back to the Future. It's a horrible game, but we could have.
Is it a bad game?
It's supposed to be. My childhood says it's not, but I have a feeling if I go play it right now.
Yeah, you don't ruin that, dude. You don't want to ruin nostalgia.
Go away.
Sometimes it's good to let things leave them alone. Like, did you guys ever watch the movie Little Rascals?
Yes.
I remember thinking the movie was awesome as a kid, and then I watched it again, and I was just like, this is so stupid. It's also just a movie for kids.
Yeah.
For what it is. Nice.
Yeah. Even though I have like one life left. This is my last life.
Dude, but that was
one life
good.
to live.
Let's go beat up that lady.
So that's to the minecart, so we want to go left.
Yes.
And then how did Radio Bond come together?
So I released my last EP, Utopia, and
With an awesome music video.
thanks, buddy. And wrapped that project up, and I kind of hit like a roadblock, and I was like, man, like, I kind of need to be in a band. But it took me a long time to like figure that out. It took me a couple years.
Oh shoot. That's totally not it.
And so I met Corey, who's the keyboard player,
Yes.
singer. I met him he randomly did a video of me, performance video. He was doing like kind of like NPR Tiny Desk kind of vibe. And he did a video, and he's like, hey man, I'll make this video and it'll be like free content for you. And I was like, sure, heck yeah. And so that's how I met him, and we always stayed in touch. And then randomly he hit me up and was like, hey, you want to jam sometime? And I'm like, sure. And then like the first time we hung out, we like wrote a song, and we're like, oh, cool. We work well together. And then from there, it just kind of,
I'm just gonna take it on.
you got this, jump. Oh,
Also, remember the jump
it should
button.
respawn, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Jump button, jump button.
Jump. Jump, 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 jump! Nice.
There we go. Man, this is just a continuing theme.
Oh gosh. Good job, man.
Alright, we made it. Oh,
Donkey Kong minecart level, much easier.
where does this take me? We're in new uncharted territories.
I know, man. Nice. Hopefully some health. There you go. Ice cream.
Frozen yogurt, they like to call it.
It's actually gelato.
Oh God.
What?
That hurt me. That's not fair.
That's kind of bullshit.
But I got a life.
Oh, nice.
Yay. Alright. And if only there were... Damn. Oh.
Ooh, okay.
Did that hurt me or did that not
No,
hurt
it
me?
didn't.
Oh, I got around that. So I'm guessing that mirror is going to teleport me somewhere.
But make sure you can find health or something.
There's a risk reward here. If I hit this thing, it might hurt me. But there could be a treasure chest underneath it too.
Treasure.
Oh, there's something. But
I love treasure.
Okay.
There we go.
And that's got a cake.
Oh, yeah. Oh, so cake gives you 2 health.
So this level we're mastering, and like none of the... Oh God. Okay. We're like mastering this level, and like none of the others in this game.
No. But hey, man. As long as we beat 1. Ah, nice.
I'm like now by reaction. Just,
dude,
I don't need it now. Oh well, let's see where this goes. Nowhere. What am I supposed to do with this mirror?
I don't know. Just look at yourself.
More cake. Oh God.
Oh.
There we go. Well, I can take them all down. And then just go back to the mines? Or
To the mines.
I guess that's all that's here. Where did I fall through? Like it cuts
Above,
off.
right? Was it above?
Yeah, I don't see the opening.
I think you have to go over there. You know,
This is where I began.
Oh.
Well, not where I began, but I've been here already.
Understood.
And I've got a life. Woo.
Yeah, that's totally worth it.
Good. Yeah, so Corey, also really good solo.
Yeah, for sure. And him and I were
I'm not going on the mines.
We were like an indie rock band at first, because I wasn't sure what direction we were gonna go.
Oh.
And so we like wrote kind of indie rock songs, and then when Pedro got into the picture, that's when we were like, hey, we should just do funk and soul, because that's what we both, Corey and I both were like, that's our favorite music. We should just do that, man.
This is the...
You're already there. But the Pedro factor is huge. Like,
Ah.
I never thought Pedro would be down to like jam with us, because he's so freaking good.
Ben Anderson and a PDRO.
Yeah. Radio Pedro.
Yes.
But
So what am I missing? Up, down. That was the mine level. Man, this is crazy. I'm actually at a point where I'm trying to now backtrack and figure out where to go.
yeah.
And now I only have 1 hits to go.
Hits.
Oh,
no, that's the wrong way.
How did we get to her?
I don't know, man.
I made progress, so much progress, and now
You're dead.
oh,
Sad.
well, longest play session yet.
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
We could play easy if we really wanted to.
Oh man, that's like giving up.
How did you get involved with 80/20? I've had Mike on this show. He was one of my last guests. I got to see my apartment when I streamed out of there.
Oh, nice.
I figured he'd appreciate seeing more than just these NES games. And seeing my collection.
Oh,
But-
Mike. Him and I actually recently played Final Fantasy VII, because he has like the PlayStation pack or whatever, where it's like the 20 PlayStation games.
Okay.
Original
Oh,
PlayStation.
the classic.
Yeah,
PlayStation
exactly.
Classic.
Yeah, exactly. We just hung out and played that, which is nostalgia for me. But anyways, I met Mike through my friend Olivier of Electric Lotus Music. That's where I recorded my 2 EPs with.
Okay.
Yeah, good friend of mine, a good producer. He I was at a point where we were recording Utopia, and he's just kind of like, you're at a point where you kind of need a manager. Here, I recommend this dude, because he knows Mike.
His name has come up recently in another conversation.
Fedora.
Oh, that's funny.
Fedora.
I didn't. So maybe I've only known you for like 2 years, because I saw your Halloween costume from a year or so ago. You dressed up as Mike.
Yeah.
And had his hat.
Yeah, that's pretty great. I'm surprised no one did that before. I thought of that idea, and I was like, but I'm like, that's probably been done before, and I didn't see anyone do it, and I was just like, all right, I'm doing it.
Because I think all of us now associate that with him.
Yeah. It's his
What is
legend.
it? Just like how people tell me now, if I don't do my hair like this anymore, people won't. It's my my image now.
I know.
I've been typecast into this.
Yeah, you have.
I'm like, this just happens to be how I was doing my hair when people were starting to notice me.
Yeah.
Now you're telling me I can't really change it without
It's kind of punkabilly.
confusing people.
Yeah, the rockabilly hair. It's a good look.
What's funny is it actually was so.
Bam.
It actually was inspired by Aaron Barrett of Real Big Fish. That costume.
Oh yeah.
That costume happens to just be coincidence. That I'm like,
dude, totally.
but I didn't think I could get the chops right.
Like the ghost, don't piss him off.
And I guess I kind of can. This is what the Halloween costume proved.
Yeah, you never know until you try, man.
Because the handlebar beard actually came out of that. But then I was like, they don't look right. They don't look like whatever. And then I went like 5 days without shaving. And I'm like, oh wait, what if I just have the whole thing as a beard? All right, let's just do it. And then I got compliments. I'm like, all right, I guess I'll keep it. And it wasn't only until recently doing the Halloween costume that I learned that I actually could pull off the chops. But also the other thing I should have done was grow it all out and then shave it to what I needed them to look like.
Yeah.
And then maintain it.
Costume.
Thank you. Now I've done ska costumes for 3 years in a row. 2 of them were the same, and that one apparently will live in infamy because people keep bringing it up to me. That I dressed as an Aquabat the last 2 years.
Oh yeah, nice.
The prior 2 years to being Aaron Barrett.
That's a great hand thing. The Aquabat symbol. Yeah, that's pretty brilliant.
It's almost like Weezer.
Weezer. Yep. Exactly. Yeah.
The throwback to 2 weeks ago.
Oh yeah.
Wu-Tang Clan.
Oh, Wu-Tang's
Gosh.
pretty good. I need to come up with a cool hand gesture for Radio Blonde, dude. Come on.
Weezer.
Help me out, man.
I'm like, wait. He's got a moving motion.
Yeah, that's Wu-Tang.
Oh,
you
God.
you got over here easier than I did, didn't you?
Yeah, but it's because I learned from you.
Yeah.
I benefited.
You just had to hit it again,
Yeah.
and it becomes a cake.
Naturally. That's how a lot of
Cakes are kept in Transylvania.
That's how
in the soldier's armor.
the natural order of things. Punch a helmet, it turns sideways, and then it turns into a cake, or it turns into a treasure box, right? Okay.
Yes. What was even crazier to me was last year 80/20 celebrated its 10-year anniversary.
Yeah.
And I was just like, wait.
Yeah.
I only learned of this label through Captain Squeegee, but
Nice.
and that's how I met Mike because I just kept running into him doing merch for Squeegee.
Yeah. Oh, Captain Squeegee.
If only Danny wasn't so busy,
I know, right?
we could have more Captain Squeegee.
I know. Dude.
Actually, did they play it all this year?
I think they did a full moon festival. It's few and far between nowadays.
I saw Austin play with the Banter. You were there.
I was there.
And that's that band is so good, and I miss them. Bring back Captain Squeegee.
I know, dude.
Hashtag.
I know. Danny's all busy.
I mean, no fault to him. He's an amazing musician, and people want him for
Playing
everything now,
Yeah. Fayuka, freaking Badfish.
right? If you can get paid livable wages, or just get paid in general, doing your passion, then good on you.
Dang it. Wasn't I just went in a circle.
Yeah, you did.
I'm a dumbass.
And you can't go back in the mirror, can you?
Nope.
It's the side effect of
Yeah.
talking and playing.
Just kill myself.
Danny Phantom. God, who called him that? Good Boy Daisy called him that when they played the Authority Zero show. Was
Danny
that June?
Phantom?
Yeah, they just called him Danny Phantom when they pulled him out on stage.
That's awesome.
And I think that was a show I wrote up. So I think I put that in it, and Danny was reminded of it. He's like, oh, right, Danny. They call me Danny Phantom.
That's pretty funny. Is there any way to avoid that? Okay,
It's a pattern. You just have to, when she lands, you'll know.
It's go behind her.
Or that. I feel like I want to give you all your focus.
I suck. It's okay. I've accepted it.
You're doing pretty good. The question is it 3 hits to take her down or more?
Ugh!
It's more than 3 hits.
Die!
Yeah, it's like we heard of. I assume the mic's not picking up, but I heard that voice. So
Yeah!
we finished the level.
We rock.
I heard the voice out back and then outside when you said die, and I'm like, wait, is he responding to? Did you shout that too loud? So you get to retain all the money you collected in Transylvania.
Nice.
Now, is there any level we were good at after this before we get a game over?
I feel like the moon wasn't that bad.
No.
Let's do the moon.
And it's got the best music.
Okay, I'm down. Plus, there's that squid thingy.
And space ducks.
Space ducks.
And now you're invisible for a little bit. Yeah. The only bane of old school video games is that because of memory on the consoles, respawning of characters and enemies was very common.
Yeah.
And it does mean that if you leave that frame or where they're supposed to spawn out of,
They'll be back. They'll be back.
Ooh, there was a stutter. That might have been just the capture device. Of all the things we're passing this NES through, this video signal.
We're kicking ass. That's why.
I like that your score is 1, 2, 3, 4.
Nice.
But yeah, Mike is awesome. 80-20. He came up in conversation because I've started to feel like... there was a conversation with Austin. I was just like... And it feels weird
Austin
for me.
Mack?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I was telling him how I feel like I'm on this weird threshold that I might need an assistant or help. Like, because I started selling shirts.
Nice.
I started, like, and managing... People want me to do album reviews, and I keep trying to as politely to say I don't have time for my own sanity to do that on top of doing photos and writing about shows and everything and my day job. But, like, the merch thing is especially making me feel like I might finally need to find someone to be an assistant. But thanks to GameStop, we'll full circle this.
Ooh.
I feel horrible if I have someone helping and I'm not paying them. So that's a weird conundrum for me.
Yeah, for sure. But you gotta say that, gosh, it's the whole frame thing where they keep responding. But if you're giving them valuable things that are not money, you know,
right.
Experience and stuff like that.
Patreon.com/Sharpie
Yeah.
Trying to make money off of this too, but
just don't say don't say exposure. Never say exposure. It's like the big no word for gigs with music.
Pay for exposure.
They're like, we can't pay you, but it's good exposure. You're just like, fuck you.
I mean, everything is good exposure, really.
Yeah. Dude, I keep getting ice cream. That's pretty cool.
That was something that.
I think the trick is to let him get down and then just jump over.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
And
Just let him
like he's
come down and then bounced on him.
No, I want to keep getting ice cream though. Last one.
To heal,
yeah,
to heal
get full
yourself.
health, yeah. Ice cream. Cool.
I just lost my thought. I was like, wait. And all I can think of is ice cream.
Oh, getting help.
Quick Trip has that for $1, I think.
I might go to Quick Trip after this.
That's my routine. That's been expressed on this before. I have a routine of... I sleep in on Saturdays. So I wake up, I eat what I call breakfast.
Which is
come down here and get whatever equipment I need packed and ready to come down here and shower. And then I end up going to the Quick Trip around the corner from here and having my lunch/dinner, which is usually a breakfast burrito, funny enough.
I've never had the food at Quick Trip.
And a lot of it's good.
For what it is, you know, it's the territory.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Launchpad.
So you can go back to Duckburg if you need it. Mr. McD.
What's Duckburg?
Basically, that's the hub.
Oh. I don't want to go back.
That's the level select screen.
It's impressive. He's able to fly in space, too. Well done, Launchpad.
You mean crash in space. That's his
Yeah.
thing. Crash. Launchpad's always about crashing.
Oh. So he's a good flyer. His landing's not a strong suit.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, no, there's a whole episode about him crashing.
Isn't that Indy in it?
I'm just going to keep referencing the new show. I've been binging the new DuckTales. I haven't paid for cable in a long time. And even when I had cable, Disney XD was not part of my included package. So I had no access to the new DuckTales since it launched. So I've been really enjoying it.
For sure. As you should, man. Whoa. That was cool.
As much as I don't like how giant Disney has become, that Fox merger should not have happened, despite appeasing Marvel fans for getting Fantastic Four back. Well, wait, they already had Fantastic Four back, but getting X-Men back.
Oh, yeah.
Fox also had handed back Daredevil before that, too, because it was not
Dude, he's so hot.
No, it wasn't making any money for them.
Dude, no, Ben Affleck though. I love that Daredevil.
True. Though Charlie Cox is a really good Daredevil.
No, Ben Affleck.
And
George Clooney Batman.
the rumors of him appearing in the cinematic universe are good. I'd like more people to know that he exists.
Hey, you want to play?
See every season.
Oh, you sure?
Yeah, I kind of feel like playing right now.
Talking about Daredevil?
Yeah. Ben Affleck.
But yeah, the Affleck.
Such a bad movie.
Him sitting in his water coffin.
Yeah. What was like the worst superhero movie?
God, Justice League.
Wait, that was a movie?
Batman v Superman.
That's
There was a Justice
actually.
League movie?
Yes, there was.
Your
It's
mom's
in the
name's
Snyderverse.
Martha, my mom's name's Martha.
You should, if you think that's funny, you should actually watch Teen Titans Go to the Movies because there's a good joke about that.
That's funny. I should watch that.
What? I didn't know that there was. I've just been under a rock, I guess.
Oh, I just killed
Yeah, it's
myself.
terrible.
Is it?
Yes. They stopped fighting because both their mother's names are
Martha.
Are
They
you serious?
commonality in
Who's they fighting? Who's?
Batman and Superman are
Batman's-
fighting because of Lex
Like,
spawning them against each other.
yeah, like really going at it too, and then someone just throws Martha out there, and then they both just stop, and then they're just like
That's seriously.
they realize
That's
that
how they
both of their-
compromise. Yes.
They realize
So
that both of their
bad.
mother's names are Martha, and
Terrible.
that means they need to stop fighting and work together.
Christian Bale. I miss Christian Bale.
Aw, I just wasted your 2 lives.
Hockey masks.
Man,
It's okay.
We know-
we got one of them. We got we
we
slayed
finished
Transylvania.
Transylvania.
Yeah.
God, Batman versus Superman was,
So bad.
and
So
then
bad.
I heard it was just boring.
Yeah, that
Nothing
too.
happened.
Wonder Woman was the best thing in Batman vs Superman, and she appears in it at the end and for a scene early on.
She's yeah.
Actually, that's been the best thing that's come out of the Snyderverse.
Gal
Was all the
Gadot.
Wonder Woman stuff. With, yeah,
Anything Gal Gadot.
who is it? There's a late night host that was like, maybe falsely creating fantasies about having her on. Was that Conan?
I don't know. I don't watch TV.
Let's go this way again. There's a platform over here, I know. So these guys will heal me all the time.
Yeah.
I need to keep
they
that in
poop out
mind.
ice cream when you kill him.
Maybe not.
Maybe this guy will.
That guy just killed himself. Do
Really
you think
sad.
they die too when they go into the pit?
You'll float too. You'll
I don't know why,
float
but
too.
that platform looks like waffles.
All right, we're
I'm
over.
just really hungry.
Oh yeah, we were talking about Quick Trips. Quick Trip Kitchen's actually pretty good. There's a flatbread sandwich that's not bad. Their pizza is decent. Their breakfast pizza is actually not horrible either. This is also from not the current day job I have, but the one before it was literally around the corner, and it became a like 9:30 ritual of just going to Quick Trip.
Oh really?
So, and that's around the time they opened up the Quick Trip Kitchen, and so it was like exploring that menu a lot for variety. But yeah, the pizza's not horrible. Their breakfast stuff is like comparable to McDonald's. Like they have a biscuit sandwich. They have I want to say a waffle. No, that's not a waffle. But, and then different breakfast burritos.
McGriddle.
They do have like a flat bread thing too. Find Gizmo Ducks. Ooh, Gizmo Ducks on here. Then you can blast the wall. Blather and Blatherskite. You did not expect that, did you?
No, I just thought of
The suit just didn't appear for me. That's the only thing.
my friend's mom had this thick accent, and she accidentally called a McGriddle a McGiggle. And laughed so
What
hard.
kind of accent is that?
She was from Costa Rica, so she had a Latin American accent.
There you go.
But she called it McGiggle, and I guess he made fun of her for it for a while, and I did too. I thought it was funny as hell.
McGiggle. They're good too. Actually,
That's
in this day and age of calorie counts being shown everywhere, that is strangely got less calories than like an Egg McMuffin.
what? No.
At least the bacon one does.
Really?
Yeah. That kind of was intriguing when I was finally reading the menu and going, wait,
Yeah.
really?
Oh yeah, and then there's some stuff that you're like, oh, this is healthy, and then you like look it up and you're like, oh god, no, it's not. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. Can I pogo on spikes? Oh god, he stopped pogoing and I got scared. Oh, I can. Cool.
You can, cool. Nice.
Where's Gizmo Duck's remote? We're trying to go talk to him again.
Is he a bad guy?
No, Gizmo Duck's a superhero.
Okay.
This is gonna take me outside.
Back where you started.
This is just funny looking. I can't go back up there.
Oh, that's dumb.
Alright, so not there. I feel like we are making progress on this stage. We
What was that?
We are making progress on this stage. We're seeing more of it.
Yeah, man, we've grown as DuckTalers.
Duck. Oh, and then I just died. We jinxed it. The 5-1-1. That was only a minute and a half ish. Wait, it says 100 seconds. Yeah, that's what.
What's your favorite restaurant?
Favorite restaurant.
Like type of food. Let's start with that. Just type of food.
I kind of lean toward Italian.
Ooh. Is there good Italian out here?
There.
Buca di Beppo.
Buca di Beppo's not bad.
But like, I want
Don't you
mom
mean
and
you don't
pop.
just go to Olive Garden and get what's an unlimited salad?
Yeah, dude.
Fazoli's.
Oh, Fazoli's. I remember that place.
Fazoli's still exists, I heard.
Yeah,
Just they
it does.
left Arizona.
Really?
Yeah, they have them everywhere back where I'm from.
Yeah.
Where are you from?
Kentucky,
Oh, okay.
Louisville.
Those are the Cardinals with the teeth.
There's actually Cardinals in Louisville too, unlike here.
I've seen
Cardinals north of here.
I've seen Cardinals here.
Oh, I
Yeah.
haven't since I
They're very rare.
not I'm specifically like this area of town.
They play football.
Yeah.
They play football here.
Duh. Come on.
Their practice facility's right down the street.
Yeah.
That
Come
is
on,
true.
dude. No.
I see Cardinals all the time.
So are the Cubs, but I don't see Bears here.
Yeah. Well, there's
True.
different type of bears.
There's Arizona,
Yeah. Barracuda.
which I didn't. The first time those billboards appeared, I first was like, "Is that a new slogan for like U of A?"
It is.
And then, no, it's actually also a place near Williams.
Yeah, it's near Williams.
You
It's
can
like,
drive through
It's like Jurassic Park
for
but
bears,
For bears,
Okay,
yeah.
That sounds cool.
and
I
then
like
they
bears.
break
Yeah.
free and you have to survive.
Then they rip the door off your car and eat your mom.
Nice.
Where's he going? Sometimes when you gotta go, you gotta go.
Yeah, it's like that. The like first dude that dies in Jurassic Park. He's like in the first one. He's like goes and hides in the bathroom.
Yeah.
And the T-Rex.
The lawyer,
is
right?
Oh, was it the raptor? Yeah, it was the
It's
T-Rex.
the T-Rex.
It's the T-Rex and it's the lawyer, right?
Yeah.
The lawyer's the first one that dies.
Yeah.
Conveniently.
Yeah.
God, I was like, what, 10 when that movie came out, or 11? And I was in a second-story apartment. My parents had divorced, and I actually had nightmares of a T-Rex head in,
Oh, yeah.
in my...
Oh yeah, dude. I was there too, man. I was scared of that fucking
Like just the
T-Rex.
eye, that was so terrifying.
Oh,
yeah, looking through my apartment
It's
window.
just the, you just like you see the skin and then just the eye.
It helps that
opens.
they made it wasn't just all CG. They made a actual texture
Yeah.
working.
Animatronic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a fucking robot. Yeah, that's
For
an
like
example.
certain parts, yeah.
That movie's an example where the movie's actually better than the book. I've read the Jurassic Park book.
Those
It's like,
books are, man.
I think
It's
Die
like,
Hard's
eh.
like that too.
Hammond's a dick.
Who?
John Hammond.
Hammond?
Yeah, in the book.
Who's John Hammond?
The creator of Jurassic Park.
Oh yeah, he's a douche in that. Yeah, they made him like so likable in the
Yeah.
movie. He's like a grandfather figure, but in the book, he dies too.
But I feel like the
They kill
movies
him in
have...
the book.
We can go down this path. I'll put my opinion out there.
Jeff Goldblum dies in the book too.
Yes, in the first movie. Or in the first book, I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeff Goldblum. Yeah.
There's a lot.
Water. Just give me a cup. I'll just demonstrate gravity.
There's sometimes like the movies are better than the books just because of like who ends up adapting it, like Clockwork Orange and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like anytime Stanley Kubrick gets on something, it's like, you know, it's his own
There's a
thing
key in
now.
the UFO.
You know, like The Shining and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Like there's some artistic liberties.
Well,
in that
and
movie.
Michael Crichton actually also helped
So
write the
good.
screenplay.
Yep.
So he helped adapt his own book.
Spielberg, right?
He was a big writer on ER.
Stanley Kubrick.
No, that'd be an
Crichton.
awesome ER.
That'd be awesome. We're talking
Stanley
about,
Kubrick's
You're
ER.
We're still
really
talking about The
fucked
Shining. We're still talking about The Shining.
Michael Crichton
We're talking about Jurassic Park.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, that's Spielberg.
and Michael Crichton's book. And but he helped adapt the screenplay
Jeff.
because he also was a
Jeff Goldblum wrote it all.
yes.
Goldblum. Dude, have you guys ever
There's a big chest.
watched Kyle Dunnigan on Instagram?
Dude,
He does like this. He does a lot of impersonations, and then what he does is he does the face swapping technology. So he'll get like a celebrity face swap of his, and then impersonate him.
That's fun.
So he does like a really good Jeff Goldblum, and then it's like Jeff Goldblum talking to like Ray Liotta or something, and it's hilarious.
That's a
You
good actor
Jeff
too. Ray
Goldblum.
Liotta.
You ever see his cooking thing he did for was it College Humor or Funny or Die?
Who?
Where you-
Ray Liotta?
He's Jeff Goldblum cooking.
Jeff Goldblum.
Oh God.
He has
And
a cooking show, doesn't he?
is it a full show? I just watched an episode and I was like, this is very
He has
entertaining.
a show on National Geographic.
Oh, that's the World Explained with
Jeff
Jeff Goldblum. The first episode's about sneakers.
I like
It's
Snickers.
such a weird show.
He's just a weird dude.
That too.
He's like your weird uncle.
I've had a weird uncle. I don't know.
I met so many girls that think
Not
he's
that
hot.
type of, I don't know what type of weird uncle you're talking about.
No.
Not
He
like,
was-
A decent amount of women I've met, they're like, he's hot. I'm like, Jeff
Oh,
Goldblum?
yeah.
All
Have you
right.
seen
He's
Thor?
a sex symbol.
He's the
for
most
real.
sexualized person.
He's in
that
Thor?
shot of that shot of
Yeah,
him in
he's in Thor
Jurassic
Ragnarok.
Park.
What?
He's in Thor.
Thor
That's
Ragnarok.
the best Thor
He's
movie.
he's technically the villain.
What?
That's
Yeah.
the best Thor movie ever.
He's the one running the battle coliseum in Thor Ragnarok.
What's his name?
Freaking Jeff Goldblum.
He's actually funny in that too.
It's hilarious. Yeah.
That movie in general is really entertaining.
Taika Waititi can
Is that
do
when
no
he's
wrong.
fat? Is that when Thor gets fat?
No, that's spoiler warning.
Spoilers.
That's in the new
Spoilers
Avengers.
for Endgame.
Oh, did I spoil things for people?
Some
I
people
haven't
are
seen
applauding it. They're like, "See, dad bod."
Bad Bod Thor.
Wow. Did the actor actually get fat, or is it
No,
just
it's
I'm sure it was a
it's
suit. I've
obviously-
never seen that dude fat.
Plus, it's disproportionate to how he would actually look at this.
This is
Yeah.
comical.
Size. Yeah.
Yeah, because he would probably not have
Because
the
he's
muscle.
like he's still ripped in the arms, and then he just has this
Yeah.
huge beer
Yeah.
gut.
Well, it's like the dads that like just do chest and arms and then skip everything else at the gym and drink beer.
I should be doing
people with
that
chicken
while my
legs.
knees hurt.
Yeah,
Thinking about it.
yeah.
That
they
shit's funny to
Skip
look
leg
at.
day.
Yeah, it's harder, but you can't skip leg day.
No, you can. Shouldn't, it's half your body, dude.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
literally
Damn it.
neglecting the bottom half of your body.
Yeah.
Jeff Goldblum.
This is Jeff Goldblum.
We're just gonna all
Poor
dress up
Jeff
as him
Goldblum.
next Halloween.
Dude, that'd actually be a great costume. That's a good idea.
No one steal it.
The Fly.
The Fly. That's a good movie.
Halfway through
Wasn't
the
it Earth Girls
It's a good
from
movie.
Outer Space or whatever? Or was it?
Mars Attacks.
I just
movie
ruined the
where
whole
he's a
title of
rapist.
whatever movie I was trying to think of.
He was
No.
in Mars
Was
Attacks,
it-
right?
Is he?
I just remember that's how the aliens talked.
Wasn't it Aliens Prefer Earth Girls or something like that?
Was that the one? He's like a rapist.
Him and
in
Jim
the movie.
Carrey and
It's like his first movie. after
Marlon
he's a
Wayans or
rapist.
something. They play aliens from outer space. Go.
What?
Yeah,
This isn't. Sounds like a '90s movie.
it is a '90s movie.
Because if
It's
it's
like-
Marlon Wayans, it's
It's
probably
like
90s.
pre In Living Color, I want to say.
In Living Color. Don't Be a Menace in South Central LA is a great movie.
Oh
too.
yeah, that's actually a Wayans movie. That's actually funny.
There's others too.
What about that UPN show?
White
God.
Chicks.
Oh.
White Chicks is
White
so-
Chicks has funny parts, but it's overall
Dude.
like a really dumb movie.
I mean, it's a stupid premise,
And
but
Terry
it's hilarious.
Crews.
But yeah, Terry
Yes.
Crews makes that movie.
He totally makes it.
President
When
Terry
that
Crews.
when that white dude wakes up in bed next to him and he's like, you see him later in the wheelchair pushing down the hallway.
Yeah. Yeah. He's also Terry Crews was the president in Idiocracy.
Yep.
He's the president
A
Camacho.
now relevant movie.
Dude, that's
When,
underrated movie. Idiocracy, pretty brilliant.
It was Mike
it's
Judge.
good for the plants.
Yes.
It's like
they pray.
it's like the
That's what
House
they
of
crave.
Representatives.
Yeah, it's what the plants crave. That's what he said. Yeah, it's what the plants crave.
Yeah. They're like, did you try giving the plants water? And they're like the stuff in the toilet.
Like yeah, like what? Yeah, like what's in the toilet? It's like yeah, that movie's hilarious.
It was Mike Judd's second film after Office Space.
Dude, Office Space is another.
He's just a funny dude, man. Well done.
I think he should make more movies.
He what? Silicon Valley is him.
Is
yeah,
he?
that's a
Yeah.
show. Yeah.
I've only watched the first 3 seasons.
It's good. He's really good at satire of culture.
Oh,
See,
yeah.
that's the...
But he nails it.
See,
That's
like,
the thing. Because he nails it.
Yeah.
Alright, this guy's gonna be a douche.
Yeah, because there's
Buy
like...
ice cream, please. Yes. Oh, that's a secret.
I think that's most evident in King of the Hill. Like the level of
and that was
satire
birthed
he can
out
get
of
to.
him hating his time living in Texas.
Yeah.
The other way.
Dude, Hank Hill's my hero. I love Hank Hill. What?
The episode,
I didn't know if there was something up there.
The episode where he accidentally
There is
smokes
a
a joint.
hidden area.
Yeah, that's funny. That's a good one.
There's a hidden area.
Where?
See the tunnel.
But
Yeah.
I don't know how to jump up to it.
If you move that over, do you think it gets you enough height?
Oh, you're smart. You're smart. I'm stupid. All right.
Let's try this.
Then pogo up.
Yep, there we go.
Oof. Facts.
Is that the key? Oh no, that's just more treasure. Where's the key you were looking for? Wait, do you have to trigger it? Do we have to go back all the way to find out that they need Gizmo Duck's remote?
Yeah, maybe we need launchpad.
Oh, it's, yeah.
The girl. Gotta go talk to that girl.
Until you
All
find
the way
out
on the
you
other
need
side.
Yeah, we have to go talk to that lady. I don't know where to go.
And we just keep playing until we find them again.
These Cthulhu-looking things. Hey, there's launchpad. What's up, fool?
You can go back to Duckburg.
Wait, should I go back to Duckburg and restart the level?
Yeah, that's up to you. I think it retains some of this that you've collected.
Dude, and then the Idiocracy is Fuddruckers. What happens with Fuddruckers?
Yes.
It's just a funny...
That's still a chain, right? That still exists?
Yeah. Oh, there's the key.
We got the key to the UFO.
Nice.
So now you have to go find her. Which then will get you to Launchpad's remote, I bet. And then you can blast the wall.
So is this like a moon station?
It's the UFO, apparently.
Okay.
And hence the space squids.
But then there's just random ducks in space.
Yeah.
So it's like the military
Everything
knows
is
about these alien
Everything
creatures.
is a duck, apparently.
PETA would have a fit
Yeah.
as they kill shelter animals.
Oh, and then I saw you at Side Pony.
Oh yeah.
How many Side Ponies have you played?
3?
Man, what's your favorite thing about that festival?
Bisbee's a great town for it, and it's always fun discovering new bands that you wouldn't have access to hearing, but you get an opportunity to hear them. And you get to just hang out people with one-on-one. It's a great way to build relationships. I made a lot of friends and whatnot through that festival.
And saying, I also experienced a little bit of its nightlife that Saturday night.
Oh yeah, dude, I was late. I was late as hell to that Side Pony. I didn't get in until 2 a.m. on Saturday night / Sunday morning.
Wait, you got there around the same time I did then.
Yeah,
But I went out.
I did for a little bit and I went to sleep.
I ran into Pedro.
Of course. Hello, Pedro.
Doug Preston and... Oh, again, probably name a bunch of people. Yeah, because I I stopped in Tucson first and watched the Avengers play a record store.
Oh man.
And then I'm like, alright, continuing to Bisbee now. And got there like a quarter till 2 a.m.
I like that drive. Especially
That tunnel is really horrible at night.
Oh, the Mule Tunnel?
Just to go through the bright lights and then back out in darkness.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh.
It's such a cool town. I love that town.
And it was all smoky because they had the house fire.
Yeah, that was crazy.
So you got there around the same time I did, and I
I
didn't
know.
even realize it.
Dude, guess where I drove from?
Phoenix?
Nope. Nope. San Diego.
San Diego.
San Diego. Coronado Island.
You
dude,
know
right?
what that stands for?
Oh, whales. Genitalia.
Yes. I don't think that's what it actually means. Oh, yeah,
I like how it says it's German. It's like blatantly Spanish. In German, it means.
God, Anchorman. There was a third one, wasn't it?
No.
Was it only 2?
I hope not. I heard 2 was terrible. I didn't
was-
see it. I didn't see it.
2 was okay, but with time I've noticed I didn't want to go back and watch it, so... That just means I didn't have any staying power.
Nope.
Just like Euro Tripper, I want to go back to it. And now see if that's Fred Armisen.
Dude, it is. It is, man. It's
A
gonna
young
blow
Fred
your mind.
Armisen.
It's gonna blow your mind.
I need to finish tomorrow. I swear I'm going to finish writing tomorrow. I showed you some of the pictures. The pictures are done from Bisbee.
Oh, nice.
But I want to write about the whole day, and I'm just like, I've started writing, and then it's just kind of.
I was so exhausted.
That's cheese. There's cheese in there. I was too. I keep telling people how.
I had to leave early Sunday night. There's this lady named Wanda that always puts people up in her house.
Yeah.
Musicians at her house every Side Pony. Super cool lady. She would let me stay there, and
I mean, I don't need the ice cream. I need to just go get it anyways.
But you want the ice cream.
Right.
There's a difference. Alright, so remember we have to jump all the way over to the right to talk to the girl, right?
Well, no, is that Huey? The girl's in here somewhere.
It's one of them.
But we have to get the key to go through the door where she is. Oh. And then I've just lost 2 of my life already. And I just killed myself.
Jeez, man. Emo. Scrooge is emo.
Man. I went to my second emo night. Those were always so weird to me. And I always wonder if there was like a punk night, if it would be the same amount of people just like passionately getting on stage and screaming into a microphone to their favorite songs.
Yeah.
If it would just be as weird.
Doesn't Shannon do the DJing and Dada?
She's been doing it the last 2 or 3. Does the Stars Don't Smile? Is her stage name?
Nice.
I already got crap from her for mispronouncing Rothkey, which I just did again on video. It's Rothkey.
Rothkey?
Yeah.
Who's that?
That's Shannon also performs with an acoustic guitar.
Oh, that's her group's name?
For her, she just kind of performs underneath that.
Pseudonym?
But I haven't seen her perform that since what, last? Was it her birthday?
Her birthday? Were you at her birthday at
Yes.
Rogue?
Yep.
Right?
It's 5 o'clock. Yes, I was.
Nice.
We've got no producer. The cameras will never change.
Let's mess with him.
And now if he watches this far into it, he'll be like...
He's like, what?
Man, so the key was up front top.
Yeah, it was.
Is it this way?
That was a fun night. I think that was my last time at Rogue. Oh, I was there the 2 nights it was closing.
Ooh, he's stuck. Oh yeah, so you saw Broloaf. Did you see Broloaf?
I think so.
The experience that is known as Broloaf?
It was one of the last 2 nights. It was like just a big party.
Yes. Well, Broloaf is a party.
Oh, is that what that... I thought that was the name of a band.
That is the name of the band. They bring the party.
Broloaf?
Yes. They always tell a story or a theme through their music. And that's another I need to reschedule. They'll be on this show.
I feel like this
We're working to get them on this show.
This is the level we were the shittiest on.
Yes, it was. Does that bunny look like it's waving at us as it's going down?
Yeah.
Yay.
More like waving in agony because it's dying.
I just got hit by a pogo stick.
How did you die? This duck fucking pogoed me to death. Alright, so what do you like better? Christmas Carol, the Disney one or the Muppets one?
Oh, Muppet Christmas Carol.
That's the one you like better?
Yes.
Okay.
Also part of the giant conglomerate that is Disney.
Yeah. God, they own everything.
Yeah. Reinforcing my point.
We're good until like 7. There's not another band coming in until 7.
Okay. So we have a producer if we want to keep talking.
Yay.
He'll manage the cameras.
When do we start talking like smack about people? When does that happen?
Who did? I should not even invite that. I was like, who do you want to talk about?
Well, we see.
Who are we teeing up?
The producer. Oh, I just died. Dude, I'm so bad at this
There's
level.
goats.
Yeah. Mountain goats.
That makes sense.
I
kind of
like them being upgraded to producer from intern.
Nice.
Technically, you're a podcast producer by doing what you're doing.
Put that on a resume.
Yep. I've done that before. You use different words to make your job sound way more important than it actually is. Be like, like I was a cashier and I would just be like financial specialist or some shit like that.
Oh man, you
Handled stores finances. Oh, like a bookkeeper? No, cashier.
inventoried items. Inventory manager.
I gave that resume to my mom and she's just like, you sound like you're full of shit. And I'm like, well, I kind of am. Wow.
I'm just trying to sell them on it.
Yeah.
If they will only hire me.
Yeah.
Select doesn't do anything. Okay.
But
It's cheese. Is that a crown? A diamond?
why is it cheese?
The moon?
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Is that just a coin and an amulet? And a magic scepter.
Wand, staff.
Also, that's not the way that Himalayas. Oh, that's one continent. Okay. Except the
It's
Amazon's
also-
not right there.
I was gonna say it's kind of Pangea-ish. Pangea-ish. Oh, what was that game that was played on? It's the giant, like, prehistoric animals. It's like that fighting game.
I was gonna say Joe and Mac.
No, it's like a fighting game that you could be like
Primal Rage?
Yes.
Or,
Or you could be like a giant dinosaur or like a giant.
when you could pee on
gorilla?
yourself on people?
Yeah. But which is different from Rampage,
Yes.
which was kind of a similar game, but not. Like it's
That movie, speaking of movies, ruining stuff.
wait, that was a movie.
Yeah, starring The Rock. Because of course.
Rock's in just pure bad movies.
Have you seen Jumanji 2 yet?
No.
Is that out yet? Keep seeing promotion for it.
I don't think it's out yet.
Oh man, I just really screwed that one
With
up.
Kevin Hart, right?
Yeah.
I don't think Kevin Hart's that funny.
Neither did a Sony exec, according to emails. That got leaked.
Oh, really?
Yeah, when Sony got hacked, whatever years ago, which kind of helped Disney in their positioning to get Spider-Man into the Marvel Universe.
Nice.
One of the emails was talking about how Kevin Hart,
So maybe it was
like,
hacked by Disney.
insulting him.
Oh, dude, I think we should. I think we should go down the rabbit hole of conspiracy theories.
Is it because we're seeing rabbits?
Kind of, but also just like I just thought of like, what if Disney was the one that leaked the information from Sony by Sony?
Or they found a indirect way to.
Yeah.
There's nothing there. Look, everything
Yeah.
disappears when I
Yeah.
go there. Does that mean there's no time? So if I know it's still ticking. 4, 6.
Oh.
Yeah. That doesn't get rid of the timer. Oh god.
Yeah. Well, space time.
I should have went down instead of over. Conspiracy theories.
What's your favorite one?
That Andy Kaufman is still alive
Why?
because it kind of is plausible. So far, we're not out of the realm of him not being like out of a normal living human's age.
How about Paul McCartney dead?
Wait, what?
That was just fact.
I thought that was Elvis.
There's a
No, Elvis is alive. Paul McCartney is dead.
Paul McCartney is dead. So who's performing under his name?
the winner of a lookalike contest
Yeah,
from the
dude.
60s.
That sounds like the conspiracy that some people have for Elvis.
Oh yeah, I heard that actually happened though. That
And Bubba Hotep's premise.
I heard that Elvis actually went to an Elvis impersonation contest and got like 3rd place. Isn't that fucked up?
And then he killed himself.
And then yeah, on
Couldn't live
on
with
the
it.
crapper. Had a hard time.
Man. His daughter's an actress, right? Or tried to be an actress?
She was married to Michael Jackson, dude.
That's
Priscilla?
right.
Yeah,
That's right.
she was kind of hot back in the day. Oh my god.
They had a kid. Oh.
Well, Michael Jackson, actually, that's another conspiracy theory. Is
He's not
'cause
dead.
people thought that he was a castrato.
What?
You know what castrato is?
No.
It's like they used to do it back in like the Renaissance era. They would get these young boys and they would castrate them,
Oh.
and so they never like sexually matured, and so they could always sing really high.
Oh, that he was.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That's a horrible thing that I'm now thinking about.
Yep. You're welcome.
I'm like, wait, this.
I've heard that one too, that he was chemically castrated as a child.
Yeah. Clearly, Michael Jackson was just a troubled individual.
He had a troubled life in general.
Yeah.
Have you seen Leaving Neverland?
No.
I've only heard everything else in the fallout.
It's really intense.
It sounds like it.
It's 4 hours of like
just pedophilia.
Yeah, and like things that just make you feel really uncomfortable.
Of course, he was a sick man. Not good mental health at all. Not in a good headspace.
He always wanted to hang out with kids.
I know. He was probably
even Lisa Simpson.
Does that actually happen?
And they did that episode. It's not even on Disney Plus for the Simpsons stuff.
Is it really not?
No.
That's one of my favorite episodes.
One of the.
Of course it's not. Isn't Disney?
It's Lisa's birthday and Bart forgets, and Homer ends up in a mental facility where there's a large white man who perceives himself as Michael Jackson.
Yes.
And the character is not, it says guest voice and it's like some random name, but it's actually Michael Jackson.
But the singing was,
but legal reasons he couldn't use his name.
It was just like I forgot what all the reasons ended up being, but
I think it was a switch though. So was it singing was Michael Jackson and the voice actor wasn't him, or was it the reverse? The singing wasn't Michael Jackson.
I think the singing was him, because when you listen to it, you're like when you sing Lisa, it's your birthday.
Yeah.
Dude,
like
you're look this up.
You're like
look up the conspiracy of.
I don't know if the sound won't pass through, but I don't have it set up for that. But
now we can't give it back to Webby, to Webigail. I have no idea where she is in here.
So probably the most annoying thing in this game is those goats. Those mountain goats suck.
Unlike the band. Oh.
that is a kick-ass band, dude.
Mountain goats?
Yes. Actually, ever since I met Shannon, that band name comes up so frequently.
Shannon?
Yeah.
Does she like them?
Yes, they're like one of her favorite bands. Them and Screaming Females.
Naturally. Oh, Shannon.
Alright. Yes. I knew one of them was going to get stuck.
It's kind of funny. Get out of here.
I'm kidding. I get this. I
Those
rush
guys,
into things
yeah.
and it affects me.
I know.
There's no checkpoints in this game.
Yeah.
Man, people did this on 3 lives to beat this game.
Yeah, I don't know how they do that. It's like, those games where you couldn't save. You know, it's a really hard game. The Lion King. Did you ever play that game? For the Super Nintendo?
No, that just got re-released too.
Did it? That game was that game's hard.
Also, I think that was Capcom, wasn't it?
I know Aladdin is. I have Aladdin. It's for sure Capcom. But I don't know about
The
Lion
SNES
King.
version was. Because Virgin Interactive was the Genesis version.
Yeah.
Whoops.
No, Virgin is also SNES for Lion King.
Oh no, I mean Virgin was the Aladdin Genesis game.
Oh, okay.
And then Capcom was the Super Nintendo one.
Yeah, and they were like a little different, right?
Yeah.
Slightly.
A bit different.
Yeah.
I need to revisit that SNES Aladdin because people actually claim that's actually the better quality product, and I'm wondering if nostalgia clouds my judgment at this point.
I have it.
I haven't.
have it.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Yeah, because I haven't played that in so long.
You can borrow it.
Sweet. Now I'm gonna play the. Wait, do you have a Lion King too?
Yeah, Lion King.
Come on.
Lion King's hard, man.
No
It's like
feeling.
and it's pretty uneven on the difficulty of levels. Like one level will be extremely easy, like you'll beat it right away, and then it'll be like grueling.
Well, that live action movie wasn't.
I never saw it.
It was. I redboxed it.
Nice.
Oh god, the live action Aladdin's even weirder.
Yeah.
It is so weird to watch that and be like, oh, I remember these catchy tunes, and this is so weird seeing live people do.
Yeah, dude.
I think it actually suffers from being animated because there's
Yeah.
some limitations even with cinematics.
Yep. With
Or with CG.
CGI. Yeah. I'm gonna do Himalayas. I want those goats to be dead.
But yeah, and I like Guy Ritchie. He's one of my favorite directors. But
Oh, you did Aladdin?
yeah, he's the Aladdin director.
Really? I like John Favreau. He's a good director.
Yes, he is. Well, he's now a producer on like everything Disney, Star Wars, and Marvel now.
Yeah.
He's doing The Mandalorian.
Yep.
Cause he did I think his breakout directing thing. You know, he's like directed movies for a while. Like,
Yeah, wasn't he Iron Man? Was Iron Man?
Yeah, that was his like
directed
breakout.
Iron Man and Iron Man 2.
And then he didn't direct 3.
Nope.
Where I was gonna say the Mandalorian. God, what's that villain's name? That's not starts with an M, but not Mandalorian. I can't think of that right now.
Just freaking goat. Okay, I figured out the goats.
Most of the old school games are just patterns and timing.
Sorry. Yes, exactly.
And there's a lot of goats up here.
Yeah. The Himalayas. Totes my goats.
What was your first video game?
That I ever played?
Yeah. Or console. Video game console.
Original Nintendo. I remember playing Mario. Original Mario. I think that was the first game I played. And then like Sonic later on, because I had a Genesis.
Yep. Did you have the friend that you go over to his house and play the Sega, and then the other person you'd have the Nintendo guy?
Yeah, totally. Yeah. How about you?
Yes. Well, yeah.
Gosh.
But there was Super Nintendo and Genesis. My Nintendo apparently disappeared in the divorce. To later be discovered that my mom sold it. But
oh man.
Or got rid of it.
I love Super Nintendo.
And then the first thing my dad did when he's like, alright, I'm gonna get you a new system, so we bought a Genesis 2 with Sonic 2. So this smaller Genesis, the second gen. But then I still had the friend that was a huge Nintendo fan, so we just had to go to each other's house to play.
Oh yeah.
He had the tub full of Nintendo Powers under his bed. We just new issue, throw it in the tub after he's done reading it.
Yeah.
And then dig it out.
Oh, the Nintendo Powers?
Yeah.
I remember those.
You dig it out to be like, alright, need help with the game. And that was in one of these issues.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, damn it, I should have been. Well, those things are heavy.
As
As someone who's moved, collecting magazines and comic books gets very heavy.
Yep, exactly.
What were you saying?
Oh, yeah, Nintendo. I just remember there was like the walkthroughs and stuff like that.
Yep. They had the full layouts.
Yeah.
And then every time you renewed, you could choose one from one of their guides.
Oh my
So
goodness, I hate those goats so much!
I still have some of those Nintendo Power guides. Or Nintendo guides or whatever.
Yeah. But it's funny that, because they made it for like every game, right?
Everything they made, yeah.
But some of them, like, do you really need a walkthrough?
No. Well, to get all the secrets, maybe.
Yeah, but like some of the games, like I remember there was like a Halo walkthrough, and I'm like, really? You just shoot aliens? Like, what else do you need to know? Besides the random secrets, you know.
Then they had this. Was that the skulls? Is it Halo has the skull
3.
system?
Halo 3 has skulls.
Yeah.
There was a skull, I think, in 2, but it was just in one part.
Not a secret unlock.
Yeah, they give you secret abilities and like do different things.
Challenging ways to take on the game.
Yeah, they're actually pretty fun.
Yeah.
How do gems just appear out of nowhere?
Halo 2. They redid that, and then they made the graphics look awesome. It's really fun.
Oh, man, this is. You would die, wouldn't you? Oh god. Should I have went to the right?
Yeah. They're like, what happened to Uncle Scrooge? He
Fell down a ice hole.
Oh, that Crascal. Ice spiders.
Damn.
Oh,
Apparently you can't. Man, that's a good freeze frame. I was invincible and I killed him.
Freeze frame.
I have that. Also, that's probably why I keep getting stuck.
Freeze frame? Pun intended.
I had that habit of holding down B.
Well, it's a good habit for like other games because you want to do the run jump, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But here, if I hold it down while pogoing, it gets me stuck in the snow.
Yeah, exactly. Stupid habits. Stupid.
Go away. Oh, I guess I killed him? No.
God, this one's the hardest one for sure.
What's your favorite video game? Oh, we never changed the... Oh, no. Actually, if you go onto Twitch, you can change it to say DuckTales, if you didn't already. I think it shows a different game right now. I just realized this entire time, people think we're playing Contra, I think.
Is that what it says?
I think so.
No.
I wonder if I can adjust that after
Yeah,
the
did
fact.
you die?
Oh yeah, here.
Oh man, that was fast. Because the Himalayas suck.
Yes, in real life and not.
Actually, be pretty awesome to go visit. I'm totally down. Have you ever? Oh yeah, favorite video game. I feel like we keep getting distracted.
That sounds like it.
Yeah.
Go to edit, screen info.
Oh, that was Legendary Leaf.
On the right side, one of the purple boxes. So, yeah, under category. Remove that for DuckTales. At least it'll show up for a little bit as DuckTales on Twitch.
So what's Twitch like?
It's this video game streaming platform that also has cooking shows. It does. It was started by one dude. It used to be called... Oh god, what's his name? Something TV. And then he rebranded it as Twitch as it gained popularity.
Smart.
And then it was bought by Amazon like a year, 2 years ago.
Oh really?
Yep. Well, now it's a lucrative business because YouTube's trying to get in it.
Totally.
Microsoft with Mixer, they just have paid two big streamers from Twitch, like millions of dollars to go exclusive to Mixer. So like it's becoming a big game.
Yes. Goat. But he's gonna be back.
The GOAT is back.
Dude,
Fuck LeBron. Oh wait.
So bad. LeBron.
What are you playing right now?
Favorite games?
Oh.
Oh, just in general?
Yeah.
I haven't been playing that many games lately. Been bad.
No, that just means you're busy, and that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Well, should be a good thing.
Yeah, it should
depending on what's
be.
keeping you busy.
I was playing the Lion King game over the summer, but then I gave up because I kept dying. I would get to adult Simba, and I'm like, sweet, because you can actually like kill people and stuff when you're adult Simba, because you can go.
So it really progresses.
Yeah, it gets dark.
Oh man.
Yeah, this is rough. But I was playing that, and then I gave up because the game was impossible.
You're right. We never did get your favorite game. So what is your? Did you have an individual
Favorite
favorite game of all time?
Depends on the type of game.
Damn it.
Oh man,
I
that
suck at this.
rabbit, dude.
This precision D-pad.
Yeah.
Does it do anything? He doesn't run. It's the same speed whether I'm holding down B or not.
I think a combination of nostalgia and the amount of gameplay you actually do and like using your brain. I really like Final Fantasy VII a lot.
The strategy of it.
Yeah, but
What? How am I? Oh, thank you. This is where that goat comes. Man, that's a sound.
boom. That's the sound I make when I, when I jump out of snow.
See, you had the right idea. Theoretically, those are there to dodge the goats.
Pretty much.
Oh god.
Because you can't beat
Go,
the
go,
goats
go, up,
on
up,
your own. The only time you have to either use the rabbit or dodge him is the best way to fight them.
Up, down.
Fall to your death. Come on.
Alright, let's go to the left. To the left.
To the left.
Oh, that's coincidence. Whoa.
How about you? What's your favorite game?
I always default to the first one I played. That's just happens to be a classic called Super Mario Brothers.
Nice. It's a good choice.
If I go this way, is there... Oh, damn it.
There's death.
I only have one hit, too. Oh, God.
That's because it's slippery, huh?
Yes. Whoop.
Oop.
Stuck on my shoe.
Your shoe.
Yeah, I always default to my first video game. Otherwise, it's probably Link to the Past.
Oh, that's a good one. I love that game.
And then Chrono Trigger.
Never played that one.
Oh, Chrono Trigger
I've
is
heard
the
of it.
pinnacle 16-bit RPG to me.
It's a good one. I can't blame you.
The music's really good. The premise is pretty good. It involves time traveling, which,
Makes sense.
come to think of it, so tied for my favorite film of all time are both Robert Zemeckis films. Who Framed Roger Rabbit, and Back to the Future.
Oh, I didn't know Zemeckis did Roger Rabbit.
Yep.
I love that movie.
Everything from like the late 80s with special effects movies, Zemeckis.
Huh.
But yeah, Roger Rabbit. I kind of usually lean Roger Rabbit, but Back to the Future is amazing. But I'm realizing a lot of my favorites involve time travel.
I don't know why, but I like movies and stories that involve time travel or like alternate realities or whatever. Like 12 Monkeys, I like that movie a lot.
Chrono Trigger. So fun Final Fantasy fact though. That reminds me.
Yeah.
So Chrono Trigger. Now I really am jumping around randomly. First off, back to Chrono Trigger real quick. It was a collaboration between the Final Fantasy creators and the Dragon Quest creators. Akira Toriyama did the art, also known for Dragon Ball.
Oh yeah.
But he also does all the art for Dragon Warrior, Dragon Quest.
Is that Square Enix?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
And then it was the Final Fantasy creators collaboration with Chrono Trigger. That's the other magnificent part of that, and it turned out actually well.
Wow. Huh. I didn't know. That's cool.
But the other thing I was going to go into was Final Fantasy fun fact. Final Fantasy 15 was the first Final Fantasy I finished because growing up, for whatever reason, I had an issue with closure, it seems. I would get like Final Fantasy 6, 7, 9, 10, whatever.
Fuck them.
That final boss dude that keeps coming back.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're dead. Why do I have to fight you a third and a fourth?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
this is stupid.
It's like, today.
But yeah, so I would get the game to the end where I can just go fight the final boss, and I would just stop. Like, I would never finish a Final Fantasy.
That's funny.
It definitely sounds like a closure issue.
Yeah,
But maybe it was more I didn't want the experience to end.
Yeah, totally.
But yeah.
Hey, look.
And then Final Fantasy 15 was the first one I actually did finish to the end.
Was that one good?
I like it. It's decisive because the purists of Final Fantasy are like, it's no longer turn-based, it's action RPG, blah, blah, blah. Like, also,
The purists hate it.
They're mixed on it. Also, the other thing about it is, I think the overall story isn't strong, but the journey there is what's strong about it.
Okay.
It's kind of like a road trip RPG about the prince and his like buddies going on a road trip.
Hold on, I'm sorry. I got distracted.
Is that Bubba? Did he say it was Bubba? Who's
Bubba? Bubba? I don't know.
So hit that against the wall and then bounce up. Yeah.
Ooh.
I show you.
Secret treasure.
Grammar is not his first.
No, it's not as strong as soup, for
It's
sure.
not his first language. Grammar.
His name's Bubba.
Yeah.
Enough said.
Yes.
Such a jerk. Alright, where do I go from here, man?
Yeah, I think you have to go back.
I can't make that. You think so? I
I'm
don't think
not.
so, dude.
You have to definitely pogo. Oh, and you got rid of the. Oh no. You can't get back up to the ice block.
Hold on. I can pogo there. I don't think I can.
But not. You probably can't.
Well, that was fun.
No, you got the secret spot.
Yeah.
That he showed you for freeing him.
No, but it's saved though. I don't need to do that again, right?
Right. At least from what we've gathered, items seem to stick around until the game over.
Alright, so what do I do now? Should I just go down?
So is that to your death and that a hole, or are they both ways down and just one happens to go?
Oh, I've been here before, damn it.
We're finally showing off the Himalayas. This is where you can exquisitely pay for an expensive trip to hike.
Yeah.
It's full of spiders and goats and rabbits. And slippery surfaces that you might fall on. And death pits.
Sounds really fun. That's where I want to take my vacation.
Right. It's selling. Scrooge is there.
Yeah, Party with Scrooge.
There's a song.
Party with Scrooge?
Yes. It's a party with Scrooge. What does that make me think of? Oh, MC Lars has a song, Party with Lars.
MC Lars?
Yes.
What kind of music is that? Rap?
Nerdcore rap.
Nice.
Or he calls himself Lit Hop. literature-based hip-hop.
Wait, I'm going the same way again, huh?
Yes. Yes, you are. At least that pattern looked very familiar.
Yeah, I think I'm screwed again, guys.
Well, no. Only if you jump over there.
Well, but where do I go, man?
Switch to the right. To the right.
Yeah, but... Oh, or just
no.
die. Or just die.
And then do the time warp.
Or just die, you know. Okay, so I'm not going to go down this time.
Well, what was to the right down there? Anything?
Oh, no, nothing, I don't think.
I just see PO when I go post office.
Yeah, right?
But I think that's a 0. Ice skating Scrooge McDuck.
Jerk.
Just take your invincible period after getting hurt. And then the ice hockey dudes. That looks like Huey with a mask almost.
Kind of, yeah. He's obviously a duck. Ooh.
Got a full cake.
Let them eat cake.
Says every good leader.
Every good leader. That's good.
Oh no. It doesn't follow you to the other screen at least.
Yeah.
So you have to jump over here, let it fall, and then continue. There's a Beagle Boy. What's he doing and why is he there?
I don't know. Just to annoy me.
And floating platforms. This is technically a platforming game. Oh, weird.
Oh, show! Yes.
You made it.
Awesome.
So what's in the clouds? Another boss fight. Oh, wait, did
Called
we just
it,
find
dude.
a Yeti?
Yeti! Totally called that, dude. Dude, he's hard.
Has ice?
Okay, I don't know how. I think I have to pogo him.
Yeah, and avoid the snowballs.
Okay.
Oh, but you can't. Oh, you have to pogo him while not being able to pogo regularly.
So dumb. That was dumb too. Fine.
So we've gotten to the second boss. How about that?
Yeah, somehow like the.
What are we at a time?
We're at 2 hours.
We probably should call this.
Okay.
But we've seen 2 bosses, including one trademark character from the series and one Yeti.
One Yeti.
To wrap up, let's see. First off, where can they catch you live coming
Next.
up?
Yucca Tap Room, December 19th. We play at 8. And then next month, January 11th, we're going to be playing at Valley Bar. Foxadillo's doing an album release show.
Man, Foxadillo. I know I've seen them. It's been a while since I've seen them.
Jared of used to play with Allier, but now he's in Chrome Rhino. Foxadillo.
That band's new, because I
Yeah.
keep seeing its name and I haven't caught them yet.
Yeah, they're cool. You should check them out.
That's new. More insight into my decision process. I see new bands pop up and I'm like, all right, this is priority tonight, but I need to see them.
Yeah.
So I start making mental notes of like trying to catch bands that are new.
Yeah. They have to be
Like I finally saw the posters this week. They were on my radar. Actually, they already had recorded stuff. So I already like had this idea. I'm like, they're really good. And why I'm like garage rock, 80s punk kind of sound to them. But I keep missing. But yeah, I make notes of new bands. I'm like, I gotta at least see them as soon as I can.
For sure.
And then after that, it's like figuring out how to prioritize after that. But like, they kind of get a little special treatment. They're like, I need to see this new band, so I know for future reference where I need to how to tier everyone.
For sure.
Actually, the tier system is mostly. How long have I seen? Who haven't I seen the longest?
Yeah, for sure.
Is that phrase right?
It's who you like the most.
A little bit of that too. There's a little favoritism.
Favoritism. Yeah, I have to have a little bit. But thank you for having me on the show, man. This is
For
nice.
sure. And then where can they find you personally or Radio Blonde on the internet?
On the interwebs?
Yes.
We got Radio Blonde on Facebook, and then our Instagram handle is Radio Blonde Gang. Because we're a gang of non-blondes.
Of radios.
Of radios. There's no radios in our band or blondes. It's just purely figurative.
Man, I already died. I tried. I just set it to difficult and jumped in.
Well, you just got smoked.
But I also
Yeah.
wasn't paying attention.
It's all good.
No, I wasn't paying attention to the game. I just was going through it to see how far I'd get. Oh god, that's horrible if I'm going to get further. This...
Yeah, thank you, producer.
And, of course, on my end, thank you, SCR, for playing host as always. Definitely know it's been an improvement since filming from my apartment. And always great host. Of course, support patreon.com/everyshowjoe and subscribe whether you're listening to it on the podcast feed. It's on Spotify too, funny enough. So I know about the quarter pennies that you guys get for every 5 listens.
Feel the pain?
For every 5 listens, a quarter penny.
You can do a Facebook post if you're showing your stats off.
I wonder if I have access to that. I got to look into that.
You do for sure.
Because I go through Anchor FM. What happens was the podcast goes through Anchor, and it got bought by Spotify this year. So it became another place that they put the podcast.
Makes sense.
And also YouTube, Twitch. Whether you're watching, favorite, subscribe. Because as I get more access to things like actually having normal ads, or if this gets tagged by Disney, the ad money not going to Disney but coming to me.
Which
for having the DuckTales
I think
theme.
Disney's gonna be okay if they don't get money sometimes.
What? They seem like they're struggling.
Yeah, so bad.
Next week will be Fairy Bones. I've got them coming on here. I know Chelsea. I don't know who else. I guess we're gonna find out how much of the band's gonna be here. But it looks like we're playing Grand Theft Auto 5, which
she would play that.
which already revisiting it. So I played through most of it on 360, but then I bought the PS4 version, so I kind of got myself to where all 3 characters are available.
Nice.
So I don't know if we're doing multiplayer or single player. I totally forgot Keith Morris is a DJ on their punk station. It's so awesome.
That's cool. They always have good music on there.
So that'll be next week. And then I'm gonna take, I think, a 2-week holiday break. Gonna relax like everyone else for 2 weeks, and then be back next year, January 4th.
2020 strong, baby.
So till then, till next week at least. You guys take care, and thank you for coming on.
Thank you, Joe. Thank you for having me, man. It's been fun.